so nobody can hear me. But um, okay, let me. Oh gosh. I, sound? Okay. Okay. Jeez Louise. Can a girl get a break? Can a girl get a break? No. I have no idea. I have literally this hooked up, and then I also have a special. I got one of these fancy little microphones that all the cool girls have, and I don't know which one is working. So goodness gracious, I don't know which one is working. And I sure hope that I have this figured out by next week when Andrea comes. Oh, every time that I think I've got it all going on, I don't. I don't have it all going on. So let's see. I'm going to try to clip this on, and hopefully you'll be able to hear me. And I don't know which one is actually going to be recording me. I feel like on my screen it says that my new one's recording me, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna try something because I actually did have something pretty fun going on, and it sounds like the fuzzy one was working. Oh well, that's the one I want to work. I'm gonna do a test here real quick, girls. I heard it with the fuzzy one. I'm going to turn off the other one to see if this will still work. So just if you'll help me out here by just checking on this. Can you still hear me now? I am trying to do this with some new stuff here. I'm worth waiting for. Thank you, Terry. Oh goodness. Yeah, I had the whole when you click the funny one, I heard a fuzzy one. I heard it. Okay, so I'm hoping it's the new one because I think that the new one is supposed to work better. It's supposed to work better than my cheap little, well, my cheapy one. But then again, of course, if the cheapy one works and everybody's hearing it from there, then I will, keep doing that. But I think, I'm going to try. Boom, boom. I'm going to unplug it to see if that is actually working. So then I'll know once and for all that it's a fuzzy one that works. Okay, so we're here, girls. Barely, but I am here. And, well, good morning. Good morning. I just woke up a little bit ago, because I was up late. I was up late as per usual. Oh, Jody says it's working. So guess what? My little fuzzy one is working. So that's fantastic. And I hope that it is working better because Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling. We have 2 days down and I, I hope you're into it. I hope you are into it. That is one of the reasons why I bought the new mic because it's going to be just me here talking to you for the most of the month. And so I wanted a mic that worked well. So, okay, girls, we're going to test out something new here real quick because look at this. Okay, well, that freaking sucks. I thought I had it all set up. I had it all set up to be able to go down on my desk for the modern calligraphy. I mean, oh my goodness. This is going to be the bane of my existence. I want to have sound down on my desk. The other mic for the desk view. Oh, that is a good idea. Boom, boom, boom. But then I have to add it in. Oh goodness. I mean, girls, I know that if you're here and I'm just seeing the gals that are normally here, oh, but Mary Lou, I think that you're new here. And so you're seeing me kind of go through, go through what I go through, trying to figure this out because I'm trying to get, trying to get this situated because I want sound. I want sound down on my desk. I'm Marla. So I'm going to try one last thing. And if not, then guess what, girls? We're going to just have to have me without my desk or try to figure this out. So I'm going to try to figure this out. I see my thing. There's my source. I see my scene. I want to do desk. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Do you hear me now? Do you see me down on my desk and hear me down on my desk? I think I figured it out. So I'm going to go back in real quick and put this so that I can put it in the other scenes as well so that we can have sound all the way across. No sound on the desk. Oh, yep, you can sound on the desk. So, okay, hear you from Maryland. Hey, Valerie. Um, Okay, so we're good. So I figured it out. So let me run back in here real quick. And I know there's a little bit of a delay. So hopefully I will be able to do this in the delay so that I can do it from all my different scenes. Because girls, I mean, I got fancy. I still screwed up, but I got a little bit fancy, but I just have to add in. So now I figured it out. So let me do this real quick so that I can have sound across the board. Okay. Myself through this because okay, now I got there. One last one here. Hey from Wyoming. Hey Carol, right? No, I want to say Carol. Yeah, hey Carol. Let me do it one last one because I okay, girls. Do you see me? Do you hear me across the board? I think that I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. So here's my face. I'm in the little corner. Here is my notebook. So I think I figured it out. Oh, I need a little sip of Diet Coke for that one. That was, okay. So, there we go. Another example of you learn something new every day. Good morning. Let me start over. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are finding me here. And oh, goodness. Well, do I cut that out for the actual replay of this? I don't know. Girls, if you're watching this on replay, sorry about that. I figured it out. I figured it out, and every week is going to be me just figuring things out. But we are here, and Jody's here. I knew you'd be here, Jody. Mary Lou, Rhonda, Sandra, Rayanne, Blanca, Carol, Marla. Thank you so much. Diana, thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so we are here with this book. I don't know how many of you have the book. Let me know if you have the book. I got the book. Sabrina! Hey, oh, I was going to say, hey, where you're from. I don't know if you want people to know where you're from. So I'm going to flip over here real quick because, oh, your book came today. Sweet. Because I want to do something first because I want to make sure that I don't forget. And obviously, as per usual, I'm on here all aflutter. So I'm going to, let's see, can we click back real quick? Hey, look at that. That is magic. So what I want to do is I want to open up some happy mail. Yeah, I got some happy mail today, or not today. I actually got it yesterday. Oh, Sandra, good. You got the book and the pins. We're going to get to that. I promise you we're going to get to that. But before I forget, and because I like giving flowers to the gals who send me stuff, Valerie, you got the book. Okay. I was going to say, hey, Boise. I didn't want to say that in case you didn't want people to know you're from Boise. You got your big book and pins ready to go. I got my book and pins ready to go. And girls, I'm excited to learn how to do this. And this will not be the only time that we do this because, you know, I talked about it on, well, the last 2 videos. And, oh, you have to, don't get fired over this, Rhonda. You do your work. You can join in later. And again, like I said, I'm not teaching anything here. We're just coming here together to do it because I want to learn how to do it. And this is not going to be the only time that we're going to do this because I know that I'm not going to get this figured out today. Probably not the next time tomorrow either. Yeah, but I wanted to, oop, goodness. Cute little envelope. I wanted to do this first before I get, you know, to yippity yapping and forgetting what I'm doing. But this is from Sanja. And I just got it in the mail yesterday down at my post office box. And so I wanted to, oh, goodness. First of all, oh gosh, look how beautiful that is. Ooh. Well, I hope you got it on sale. I hope you got it on sale, Sanja, because this card company, yeah, they're beautiful, but I know they're kind of spendy. So this is the card. It has a nice hummingbird. I don't know if that is because I talked about hummingbirds or you just like hummingbirds, but it is beautiful. Oh, hey, Gwen. You have the books and the pins. Walmart also sells the pins. Yes, it does. Walmart, she does, he does. Yes, Walmart sells the pins. So, oh, gorge. Oh, you didn't even write in it. Well, did you not write in it because you know I'm going to glue it in a book? Because you know I'm gonna. Oh, here she says, Mitzi, I no longer write in cards so they can be reused. Now I write on the back of the pretty paper that can also be reused. Oh, well, that is smart. That is smart. Oh, and you said you were gifted a box of those cards. Okay, great. Because gosh, they're expensive. And that totally makes sense. That makes sense, ladies. Depending on, well, you know what? You do what you want to do. But honestly, well, I'm going to take this little piece of paper and I'm going to glue it in this card to then just go and glue it in my notebook so that I have it and I know that it's from you. So for me, if you want to write in a card, I mean, this is a great idea. It is a great idea to not actually write in the card so that you can reuse it. But if you write to me, girls, write in your card so that, you know, or on a piece of paper that I can, well, I mean, goodness gracious, you don't have to write me anything really. But I do want to know who it's from so that I can look back down the road and know who it's from. So I'm going to glue this inside this card, Sandra. That is a great little hack. A great little hack, girls. But for me, I'm going to glue it in and put it in my notebook. So, but girl, look at this. Guild. Oh, and from... this is going to look perfect with my new washi tape. My washi tape that I got from... that I got from Janice, and it's just really a matter of whether I'm going to, well, I got to make myself use it. It's so beautiful, and I have a problem, and I know that I'm not alone than using beautiful, beautiful washi tape, but I will use matte washi tape. And then, hey, Monty, hey, guess what? You didn't miss anything, but another shit show of me, this time with my microphone, but like I told the girls, we're learning something new every single day here. And I'm just doing Happy Mail that I got from Sanja. Japanese tea garden. I went there a couple of years ago with my daughter when we went to San Francisco. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I will. Could you share? Yeah, it's in the Facebook group. There is a post of it there. And actually, Terry, if you look down in the description of any of my videos, if you scroll down past the yammer yammer, scroll down past all the links, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom there. But it is, goodness, what is it? P.O. Box 55421. Double check. I think that's what it is. So I'm just going through Happy Mail. Oh, and you know, it is, what is it? Cherry blossom season right now. I don't know if you know this about University of, well, I was going to say Seattle, University of Washington, but they have the beautiful, beautiful cherry blossom trees down, I want to call it the Quad. I don't know if it's actually called the Quad. Hey, Debbie from Illinois. Oh, Debbie, I will get back to that in a minute. I don't know how far away is Rockton from Chicago? Asking for a friend. Oh, you remember that I went to the tea garden. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, so if you ever get to Seattle during the spring, and I want to say it's during March, they have a whole, well, I'll put a picture up on the Facebook group for the Facebook girlies of the cherry blossom trees. So, oh, these are fun. Slay your shape, whatever it may be. That is awesome. That is awesome. Look at that. Now I'm trying to figure out for me what is going to work best, if it's just me taping off of my computer, drinking wine, feeling fine. These are all fun. And you know what? I don't know if, yep, I'm looking because I am being nosy. This is a great idea. Hey, Debbie from Ohio. Hey, Ginger. Hi, I'm new to you. Can't wait to join in all this fun. Okay. Well, Ginger, I don't know if you heard earlier, but it was the beginnings of my live streams can sometimes be a little chaotic because I'm still learning how to do them. Last time I had issues with getting on period. This time I had issues with my sound. So hopefully they're going to get a little bit better and better every time that I come on. But I'm so glad that you're here, Ginger. You're from Kansas City. Okay, so back to this, girls, is that Sanja took out some fun stickers, put them on sticker paper, because I was looking at this. I'm just like, wow. I mean, these are so, curated to kind of the stuff that I like, and it looks to me, and tell me if I'm wrong here, but you are a smart lady, Sanja, is that you went and took stickers from your collection of stickers that you have and then put it on the sticker paper, just the sticker paper, in order to send it to me. That is a fantastic idea. So that's what she did, because I recognize these because I have this book. So that is a perfect idea, and I'm going to use that in the future. I'm going to take that from you. I don't know why I haven't thought about that before. Perfect. I'm excited. I'm excited to have that go off in my head that that is something that I should be doing, because I do have tons and tons of happy planner books. I've talked about them before, and I know that us ladies can get kind of crazy getting happy planner books and then not using a bunch of stuff. And I say, you know what, whatever you don't use, send off to somebody else. Send off to somebody else to make them happy, because then maybe they'll use it. And honestly, you know, some of these, well, some of these I'm going to use, but some of these, I have this book, so I don't need these little stickers, the little cups, because I actually have a zillion of them myself, because I love these planner books. So maybe I will be sending this on to somebody else, because sharing is caring. Okay. Oh, you know what? These are really cute. And you know who's really going to like that is my son. He's actually into stationery as well. He's going to like that because he loves those little corgi dogs. So it's hard with here to try to get it in thing. And oh, I'm excited. Sandra, you are all about the details. You know that I love stamps. And these are little, I don't think they're art stamps. So yeah, I mean, not that I would use them anyhow, but they are from San Francisco, California, you know, where Sandra's from. It takes about an hour and a half to get to Chicago from here. Oh, well. Okay. I'm just putting this out here, ladies, and we'll probably talk about it later. I'm coming to Chicago. I'm coming to Chicago on, let me double check my book here. Let me get my date. Oh, I just booked my ticket yesterday, so I'm super duper excited about it. Okay. We're close to the Wisconsin border, so you're close to Natalie. So I am coming to Chicago. I'm coming to Chicago for 48 hours, only 48 hours, because I want to go to Atlas Stationery. And granted, I get it, you know, I'm just me. I'm not like a superstar, but if by chance you want to come down and hang out, have a little brunch with me, I am going to be in Chicago on Saturday, August 22nd. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm going to be down there with Natalie. We are going to be getting our shopping on. We are just going to be girlfriending it up. And so if by chance you have nothing else going on that weekend and you want to come and go to brunch with us, we will be going to brunch on Saturday, because I'm flying out Saturday night to come back home. I'm coming on Thursday night and then having Friday, a full day Friday, and then most of the day on Saturday. I'd love to go to Atlas Stationery Store. Oh, but Ginger, you're in Kansas, Kansas City, so you're not near there. I'm excited to go as well. I have never been. I've watched all the videos about the Atlas, and I'm excited to go. Okay, girls, so that was the Happy Mail. So we are here for the notebook. So I really think that we should get to the notebook, or not the notebook. Oh, well, look, more stickers. Oh, I know where these are from. I want to say these are from Daiso, because it's got the little, what's that guy's name? Big Six, Big Five. Oh gosh, it was from that movie that made me cry so hard. Oh, and these are all just, you know, the cute little cherry blossoms, which I love, because honestly, I went down to Daiso the other day trying to get to Ulta, and oh geez, Monty. That's ridiculous. You live in California. That is ridiculous. Oh, you're going on the third week of May. Okay, I'll tell you this, girls, is that, well, help me out here, because Chicago Pin Fest, was last weekend. And of course, as per usual, I want to go, but I forget when it's going to be. And so I'm going to remind myself, I think that it's in April. It's in April, which is my birthday month. So girls, start saving your pennies, because Whew, I want to go next year. I want to go to the Chicago Pen Fest next year. And I would love for us all to go to the Chicago Pen Fest. And I think that that is actually reasonable to say, hey, let's all meet up there. Oh, Monty, you're being ridiculous. Don't, don't you dare. Um, so yeah, I love Chicago as well. Actually, Molly, my daughter, is going to Chicago in 7 days. I've got well, she's my bonus daughter. My little Kiara is graduating from, oh gosh, um, okay, don't judge me, don't judge me, because I can never know. There's so many colleges in Chicago, and I always mess up and say the wrong one, so I don't want to say the wrong one. So she is graduating from University of Illinois, Chicago. She went out there and did her master's, and so Molly is going out to celebrate. She's going out for a week to celebrate and, you know, just hang out and with her, you know, sister, best friend. Okay, so, oh gosh, we've got to get to this book. We've got to get to this book. I said we were going to get to this book. Hey, Mitty. Again, you were not here for the shit show at the beginning. But we are here. I have figured it out, and we are here. And we're going to get to this book because I said we're going to work on this book. Chicago Girls can come to San Francisco Pen Fest in August. Ooh, Sandra, do I want to come? Oh, goodness. Well, I don't know if I can come this year because my August is already kind of filled up. Okay. So anyway, just saying, I'm going to be in Chicago in July. And so if anyone is in the area and happens to watch us later, because I know that there are some Midwest girlies and want to come to Chicago to meet up, have a cup of coffee, have a Diet Coke, I'll be there. Everybody, did I just get in? I just got in. Did somebody say field trip? A lot of different people have been talking about field trips. I was saying that I'm going to be in Chicago in July, with Natalie, one of my besties, and that if anybody was in the neighborhood and wanted to come by to meet us for brunch, for a cup of coffee, we will be in Chicago on the 22nd. I think that's the 22nd. I should write notes and like tape them up, but that would be a little bit more effort for me. So that's why we're talking. And then Sandra was talking about Sandra was talking about Stationery Fest in August, or Pen Fest in August in San Francisco, because I said that I just missed out on the Chicago Pen Fest, and that next year I want to go to the Chicago Pen Fest. I just got to get it together in order to know when tickets drop in order to buy a ticket. Because I mean, I could get a ticket to fly out to Chicago any old day. But in order to get a ticket to the Pen Fest, that you have to kind of be on your game. And sometimes I'm not on the game. So that's where we're at. We are, there's a ton of girls that are in California. Anyone else in the Minneapolis area? I don't know, but I want to come out to the mall there. Natalie was saying something about going to the mall in Minneapolis. And I was saying, that's crazy to drive all the way there. And she's just like, no, it's not. It's cool there. Or a planner. Yeah. You're so right, Susan. I should just write it in a planner. Oh, you missed, Mitty, you're just like, oh, you missed out. You're sorry that you missed out on me. Just trying to figure things out, well, you know, go back and watch the first 15 minutes of this. I came on here so confident. I came on here so confident because I had done, you know, my full Mitzi, my desktop Mitzi, my little Mitzi with the big desk, my little big Mitzi with the little desk. I thought I had it all going on. Unfortunately, I forgot to add it in sound. So, haha, you know, joke's on me. So, okay, so I'm going to go down to the desk so we can actually start looking at this book, because that's why, you know, we're supposed to be here. Okay, look at that. Look how fancy that is. I'm pretty proud of myself. Hey, Erin, you're late. As per usual, you didn't miss anything but me, you know, trying to get my shit together. Yeah. So we are going to be doing some of this book. And this is the book. Those are the pins. And I haven't even opened up the pins. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to try to do this. And like I said before, girls, I don't know what I'm doing. I hope you're not coming here thinking that I'm teaching this, because I'm not. I'm not teaching this because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Is there a stationery store in Mall of America? I don't know. Natalie's not here today, so I cannot ask her if there is one. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Sorry, I got my my Diet Coke in a little well, in my little cup. Okay, because I hope I don't whiplash you here, but I'm going to show you. Look at my fun little cup. It's the little Hello Kitty collab from Starbucks, and Molly got it for me for Christmas. She's a Starbucks gal, so she was able to get one. And so I feel like I'm one of the cool girls because I have it, because I know they were viral. Okay, going back to my desk. Oh, you know what I should do? Well, let's see. Okay, so isn't that fun? I mean, I think that's pretty good for me figuring this out. Hey, Gina. Oh, I don't know. I have this new mic, and I tend to talk real loud when I get excited. So hopefully I'm not just blasting out your eardrums. I'm just looking, and I've tried to figure it out by putting it a little bit closer so I'm not totally staring out all the time. Oh gosh, I'm thinking, oh, you have my face in here. But I forget that there is a time lapse. So you're not seeing my face because you're only seeing my hands. Okay, so I will figure this out one day. I will figure this out. Oh, you'll look it up. Okay, Monty, great. You will look it up. Oh, okay, that is my phone dinging. So I gotta put that away. That is one of my besties. So, okay, here we go. Now, full transparency, I have all this stuff here just so that I can kind of have a frame that I know that I'm in frame, because we all know I'm awful at staying in frame. So this is the book, and if you got the book, then pull out your book, or maybe you've been doing it. Maybe you've been doing it the whole time and I'm the one not doing anything. Surprise, surprise. But I am excited for this. And so I'm just going to be on here practicing. Love your little sign. Haha, isn't that cute? It's actually just one of my little cards. And like I say, I got these cards, or they're postcards. But gosh, you know what? They are fun, and they do have the fun little saying on the back, until next time, from one paper girlie to another. But I'm actually, I'm going to just use them as non-postcards, just as kind of, you know, cards inside of envelopes. So I have a bunch of happy mail that I need to get out from all the gals who have sent me happy mail. And once again, Love to be skiing. Hey, Duluth, Minnesota. Welcome, welcome. Then, yeah, by all means, never feel like you have to send me anything. But I do have a P.O. box, and it is in the description underneath the videos. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, then my P.O. box is there. And if you send me, anything, I'm going to send you something back. It's just a matter of time that sometimes it takes me a little while to, go through, writing people. Did I see the free goodies page in the book, Brianna? There's a free goodies page down here. Where is it? Free goodies book. Part. I don't know what you're talking about. Want free goodies? Oh. By joining, you will receive copies of practice pages from the book. Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay, so there is free goodies. If you go to the juneandlucy.com, you can get a newsletter. Well, I will try that. I will try that. I know that this book was originally, gosh, I don't know when it was first put out. I know that they have newer versions. So I don't know if that is still available. First page. Thank you, Mitty. Yeah, I found it. I did find it. Yes. Well, Susan, you use whatever because we're just starting basic. I mean, I have other books as well, which I have tried. This one, I actually went and I printed out just on my printer. I printed out copies of the pages, but it sounds like possibly you might be able to go on and they already have it there just for downloading. So, okay, girls, get out your books, practice with your ink pens. Okay, I write at a really weird angle, so don't be like me, or you be like you. Oh gosh, I forgot that my face is in here. Oh, so I'm gonna just go down straight to my desktop so that we can see better. Otherwise, it's just gonna be me looking down. Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay, so I have these pins, the brush pins. Is there a difference? I think that they're both the same. Oh, soft tip, hard tip. I'm going to use the hard tip in order to practice. And so light pressure up, hard pressure down. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, Gwen, you found a calligraphy book at the Dollar Tree. Perfect. You took it apart and laminated it. Ooh. I should do that. I should do that. Or at least try that. I think you mentioned that before, but I was concerned that then the ink wouldn't go on the lamination page. So you let me know how that works for you, because that is a great idea. And God knows I have that, fancy laminator that I got earlier. Well, in March, was it? Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, light pressure up, hard pressure down. Girls, I'm scared. I'm scared because I've tried this before. Light pressure up. Light pressure up, light pressure up. Okay, I mean, can it get simpler than this? It can't. I mean, it can. It's putting it together. Hard pressure down. Hard pressure down. Oh gosh, girls. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I want to learn this so bad. Light pressure up. And is this ridiculous that we're on here just doing this like this? That I have you on my desk watching me just hard pressure down. Hard pressure down. Hard pressure down. Okay. Be honest with me. How many of you girls are actually doing this? Sit, at your desk, at your table. Are you really doing your notebook or practicing this, or are you just watching me? Be honest with me. Yes, they are those. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they are those pens. I love them just for writing. I've gotten them just for this book. Oh, you just got home from a 3-year-old princess party. Well, good, Natalie, because granted, I got on here, I made all my scenes. I was feeling really, really, thought that I was doing great, but of course I forgot to add the sign, the sound in, watching and cheering. Hey, Lisa, you are at that crop. Are you doing a crop today? You said something about that you were going at the crop. Okay, so Blanca, you're just watching. Thank you for being honest with me. It was a Paw Patrol princess. Gina, so you're actually doing it? I'm doing it with you. Awesome, Valerie. Me. I want to do this too. Lizzie, grab a book. Obviously, you can find a book. It doesn't have to be this book. If you're wanting this book, it is in the links, or not the links. There is a link in the descriptions of the last 2 videos, the Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling, the first ones. And it probably will be there for a while moving forward. Sandra, you're actually doing it. Awesome. Blanca, your book arrives tomorrow. Jody, you're doing it with me. Debbie, you're watching me. Awesome. Oh my God, you're at the crop with your headphones in. Oh no. You're crazy, Lisa. Rihanna, you're doing it. I'm watching today. We'll be doing it tomorrow. Okay, awesome, Carol. Okay, well, here we go. Oh gosh. Okay, so light pressure up, hard pressure down. Look at that. Light pressure up, hard pressure down. Oh my gosh. Light pressure up, hard pressure down. Now, of course, I'm just going over this, but look at me. I'm freaking doing it. Let's see. That is just my phone going off. Okay, that. Well, I mean, yeah. Can I just make little squiggles? Yeah, I can make little squiggles. It's just a matter of whether I can put it together into an actual word. That's the question. So you're making covers for my journals. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Lisa. Covers. Are you making? Oh, Susan, you said that you're doing it as well. Sorry, I don't know how to drink my soda and not have it come through the mic. Okay. So yeah, so Lizzie, grab a book. It looks like some people got them, I mean, from the Dollar Tree, from Walmart. We're just doing squiggles, so it doesn't have to be this book. But if you want this book, then by all means, go grab the book. I try to be see, that is not what I meant to do. Hard down, and then light up. Hard down, light up. Okay. If you're new to my channel, if you just discovered me and you're here, then I try to be real transparent that unlike some people's channels, is that I don't have a membership because I want to be here available to everyone, because I really do want this to be a place that everybody can come and join. So when I have a link to something, whether it's something like this book, these pens, any old thing that I'm doing, that I have a link in, sorry, that's my phone going off. I gotta turn the volume down. That I happen to be talking about, if there is a link in the description, that I do get a little bit of a commission off of that. And that is what I use for doing things like, you know, fun little cards that then I can mail out, that type of thing. So yeah, Just putting that out there. You're watching today, we'll be doing tomorrow. I already said that. I'm doing it. I find I try to rush. I need to monitor. Yeah, slow down. I think that's the key, is that you just have to be intentional. You literally just have to be intentional with this. So Susan, you said you can do single letters, but connecting not so much. Exactly. Well, I can't even make single letters. So that's what I'm working toward. So let's see. I just tried these pens. They do work, however, it'll rub off if you brush against it. Okay, so you just tried it with, so that's what I was worried about with the actual lamination, is that it would rub off. So it's a great idea. However, I think for me, because I want to be able to go back and look back, I'm just going to stick with just, what are we calling it? Copying the papers. But that is a great idea. And oh my goodness. Debbie, you are a genius. It literally is just about taking time. I think that's all it is that we have to, just take time. Oh my goodness. It's like I just had a light bulb moment. And I was doing it this way, which makes it go weird because that's how I write. And I think I have to do it straight up and down. I think that's a key too, is up, down. Oh, no, that wasn't a good one. It's light pressure up, hard pressure down, light pressure, no. Okay, well, down and light and down. Down, light. Okay, I just fudged that one. I totally faked it on that one. Lowercase m. I think that's just squiggles, Jody. I don't think that's an actual M. I think it's the squiggles because we're trying to get the... Oh, good. Look at that. I didn't even start on the right page. Okay, well, like I said, this is going to be a process. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside because I want to just practice on the pages that I photocopied off. So we'll see. So let's see. Light pressure up, hard pressure down, light, 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 light. And down. Does anybody here have experience with this? Does anybody actually do this? You know, that can give us any pointers? Because obviously we all can tell that I don't have any pointers. I don't know how to do this. It's about taking time. It's about slowing down, which I should be all about. But the only thing that I do slow is think. I think slow, but everything else I tend to talk slow. Oh goodness. Well, let's see. I do like these little curves. I am getting that figured out. So, girls, who has watched the videos? Who has watched Thursday and Friday's videos? I am just curious to know if you watched them and your thoughts on them, so that I can move forward knowing, you know, what we're thinking. Yeah, so you do. Okay, of course you do, Erin. I do. Just remember that is not handwriting, it's hand lettering. So even if you have bad handwriting, you can still do this. Well, I can't do it, Erin. Um, it is. It is about, yeah, maybe this was not the right form to do this because I'd have to concentrate doing it. I think that's what it's going to come down to is me actually. Oh, that one got messed up. Concentrate. Well, yeah. See, this is where I get to, and I get frustrated. So Lizzie says, always wanted to learn, but I felt intimidated. Me too. I mean, I have, like I said, Lizzie, and I think you're new here, is that I bought, oh gosh, sorry. I have that book. I have this book, and now I have this book. And so, yes, have I been wanting to learn? Yes, I've been wanting to learn. But I don't, well, I'm still trying to learn. Okay, so you watched both videos. I think that I am going to, well, okay. Okay, I'm going to switch here because this is crazy. Yeah, I need patience. And Rhonda, I don't have patience. That's one of the problems is I don't have a lot of patience. And so maybe that's what I need to do is I just need to work on my patience. So maybe that's a good thing that I'm coming on here intentionally trying to work on my patience. So, okay, but I'm going to go back to full screen here because, oh goodness. I thought I had, as per usual, I thought I was ahead of the game, and then, you know, things got crazy. Okay. Being in the company of this community is helpful. That is what we want to be. We just want to be helpful. So I'm going to click back. Look at this magic, Natalie. Check this out. Back up here. Look how fancy that is. That's pretty smooth. Okay, so if you watch the first two videos, I was talking how I was going to do all this filming all at once. Oh, goodness. That's my tummy growling. I don't know if you can hear that on my microphone. Oh, sorry, it takes practice. Maybe we need to spend 50 minutes a day with this. Everything takes practice. Yeah, it does take practice, and I thought about it, full transparency, you know, I actually thought about practicing before I came on here. But girls, I meant it when I said that I want us all to just come on here and just do practice together. I didn't want to, well, not that I thought that I was going to be able to actually like become like a pro at it by practicing beforehand. But I didn't want to come on, I didn't want to practice beforehand and then come on here and have this great writing and have it be fake or anything. I just wanted to really just be real with you and be like, hey, I want to learn this. I don't know how to do it. And I want anybody who wants to learn how to do it to know that we're in this together. We're in this together. Yeah, look at me switching up screens. Yeah, just like Gina says, it's not going to happen overnight. So maybe I will do a little bit of practicing on my own now that I realize that there is a matter of just taking time, slowing down. Maybe that is what I need to do just for the benefit of slowing down, possibly. So, yeah. Love to be skiing. Love to be skiing. I don't know if you want to share your name, but if you want to share your name, I would love to know your name. And you also say, I could be totally wrong, but maybe lightening your grip and move your fingers higher up on the pen. Oh. So, you know what? I'm going to move this. Look at this, Natalie. Check this out. Big Mitzi little desk. Let me try this out. So I'm moving it up on, lightening it up, moving it up higher like this. Ooh, I can't get in my screen. Oh, I have to, the lightening of the hand, that's going to be hard for me because I tend to grip hard. But, and try to be in screen. So, well, I'll try. Beth, love to be baking. Beth. Okay, I'll write that down later. Yeah, okay, so Beth, I will practice with that a little bit later to find out if that helps with the whole grippy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're just on here hanging out and practicing together, hanging out, maybe doing some talking, maybe doing no talking while I practice. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Did you read the front of the book before starting? It's a great reminder to slow down. Oh, Gina, you know me. I didn't read the book. I didn't read the book because I just came on here thinking, you know what? I'm going to just start writing. I should read the book. I should read the book. Oh, my stomach is gurgling like crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. It is gurgling like crazy. So Rihanna says maybe we practice a couple of days and come back. Like do a video every 3 days or 3 or 4 days. Well, oh no. Do it like a quill. Light up, heavy down. I don't know what that means, Sabrina, but now I'm just envisioning a quill, Okay, so let's see. Light up, light down. Well, where's my book? Okay, they were feathers, yeah. Sabrina, I know what a quill is. I'm just thinking, yeah, like this kind of stuff here. This downstroke, up. I should read the book. Okay, Gina, you called me out. You gave me some tough love. I need to read the freaking book. You could do it with breathing too. Exactly. That's what I should do. Is I should take the time to do that, to breathe and take my time. So maybe this isn't the best place for me to do that. You know, I don't want to look like a maniac here doing that. Feather ends, pointed thin, have to go easy. Yeah. I'm envisioning that, and now I'm thinking, do I want one of those, a real one? So anyway, yeah, I'm going to get back to that. If you are practicing, awesome. You are practicing, like I said before. Okay, I mean, I did what? 2 little pages, and then I have an idea for next time for practicing on this. But, hold on. I am thinking, oh, I was thinking, why did I come full screen? Okay, so I was planning on doing all this videoing the other day. Let me move so that I'm actually not where the little box is. Oh, this is crazy. I mean, I'm crazy. Well, you know that I watch all the stuff on YouTube and see all the stuff on the Instagram and I'm not on TikTok, but I know that it's on TikTok as well. If have you seen these crazy things? Hold on, let me get it open here. These crazy little face brushes. Have you seen these? Have you used one of these before? I saw it on, you know, I call it all TikTok, even though I don't even watch TikTok. And I thought, you know what? I want to try that. I want to see if I can, you know, get snatched up. And so I got these, and I got them from Amazon. Yeah, there will be a link in the description. And I got these, and then I watched a zillion videos about them. And do I think that they work? I don't know. Some. I think they do work some. And you don't even need a fancy brush like this because it is just basically lymphatic drainage. It is draining where you get all puffed up in your face. Oh, good. So Rhonda, you got one from Amazon as well. So yeah, so I got one and I was just like, okay, I'm going to try it. And like me, because, oh gosh, I don't know why I'm like this. I should know better. But you know, if you do a little and you think something's happening, now whether it's actually happening or not, I don't know. But, what, no warning, no transition. Sorry. Is that, what was I saying? Is that, I do it a little bit and I think, oh, I feel like it's working. I feel like, yeah, it's great for the sinuses. But if you do it too much, then guess what happens? Then you are draining all day long. So all the videoing that I meant to do that one night, I could not do. I could not do because my sinuses were draining so heavily. It was crazy. Oh, Mitzi, do you by chance all have the ADHD superpower? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Not diagnosed, but self-diagnosed a little bit. So yeah, so it was drainage. I could not do any filming that night. But actually, I'm glad that I couldn't do filming that night because I feel like I missed something. Mitzi, change the channel. Change the channel. I'm enjoying it. It's relaxing. I think it is relaxing as well. It's relaxing. It's draining my, if you're talking about this, I like that it does drain my sinuses because I do have issues with allergies. But don't overdo it. Don't overdo it like me because it can really change your whole day. It can change all day. And yeah, Mitty, it's also our age. We are all over the place. Late self-diagnosed. Erin, I can't wait to get it together to actually make another appointment. So ADHD superpower. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm self-diagnosed at that. Could I go and take, do all the testing? I probably could. Would it come back and tell me for sure? Maybe. Would my life change at all? Would I change my life at all because of it? Not necessarily. Could I take medication for it? I could. Am I going to? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to because the idea of just being okay with how I am is important to me. And I don't think that, you know, and I'm not saying if you take medication, there's anything wrong with taking medication. I know many, many, many people that take medication for many different things. But for me, I'm just thinking that I am trying. Oh, okay. So you're taking medication, Rihanna, for it. Yeah. I am concerned about addiction issues for myself when it comes to medication. And to be honest, the idea of, I mean, it is a grade, I forgot what grade of medication it is for ADD, you know, ads or whatever you want to call it. So that scares me. That scares me a little bit. So anyhow, got off track of this. Anyhow, yeah. If you get one of these little brushy things and you don't even need a brushy thing because you could just use your fingers and do the same thing. And yeah, from watching the videos, it is right. Only do one side of your face at a time because I went overboard, did both sides. And because it did so much draining, I practically, you know, choked on the drainage. I'm getting sidetracked here. Let me see, cute hair. Let me tell you, remember when Rockstar Parking was at Shopko? You knew you needed to stop. So today Shopko is now Hobby Lobby. Sorry, driving through and you had to stop. Of course you did, Natalie. Natalie lives, I mean, she could walk to Hobby Lobby. Ooh, if I could walk to Hobby Lobby, it would be bad. I actually have to get on the highway to get to Hobby Lobby, and I'm pretty glad that I do. Because otherwise we all know it could be nonsense. So let's see. We just get to a random thought and I have to express them. I do it too, or else I forget. Yeah, that part, Jody, that I will say is that that is not a ADD thing for me. I have discovered as I get older is that if I think of something, if I don't talk about it right away, that is menopause. That is my menopause brain not remembering. When I have things, when I talk about ADD or the issues that I might have dealing with that, it is a matter of, you know, the hyper focus, that type of thing. That's where I think that shows up more for me. The switching from here to there of the thought, that is menopause. Because that is new and that what is something that drives me freaking bananas. The idea that I am so forgetful, so yeah. So I'm going to, and my eyesight's going as well, so I'm going to pop open my screen a little bit bigger over here so that I can see. I'm going to look over here to be able to see my screen a little bit bigger, or get it to the area that I want it. Okay, so Rhonda, you say that you take medication for another order that helps with the ADD. I was told by teachers and parents that I was lazy and didn't think. I wonder how much could have helped me in school. Yeah, that is, ooh. I mean, I don't know how old you are, Rihanna, but I'm assuming that you're probably came up around, I mean, that you're around my age in your 50s. And, you know, it was a whole different deal back then. A whole different deal with how people thought about, there was a stigma that I'm so glad is not there anymore, because, I mean, yeah, there's so many people that probably had issues that could have been dealt with a little bit of medication, and school might have been different. I had a horrible time in school, of being able to focus on schoolwork. I know that, well, one of my children had issues that when he was able to get on some medication that it totally changed the whole dynamic of school for him. So, yeah. Do I think that I have a little bit of the ADD in me? A little bit of the magic? Yeah, I think that I do. I just don't think that I have it. It doesn't affect my life so much that I feel like I need to take medication. I think that what really bothers me is the freaking menopause brain. So, yeah, I don't know who mentioned it here. Yes, I do have my hair pulled up. I have my hair pulled up today because I thought if I'm going to be leaning over my desk, I didn't need my hair going down. In full transparency, ladies, I need to wash my hair. I need to wash my hair, and I slept in this morning, so I did not have time to wash it this morning because I know that you girls don't care whether my hair is washed or not. Yeah, Gwen, I get in the middle of a sentence and I'm just like, what are we talking about? So, yeah, that is something different for me. So middle of a grad school would have been, oh gosh, Rhonda, yeah. Do you mean grad school, or is that a typo, grade school? If you're in grad school or you went to grad school, then yeah, that would be a lot easier. But if that's a typo and you mean grade school, then grade school would have been, I mean, no matter what. We say squirrel a lot at work. RSD is not fun. Nothing is, I'm sure that is not fun. My group of girlfriends like to say squirrel whenever we catch ourselves or each other going off of track. So well, yeah, I had to go back because I thought that Natalie was talking about my little squirrel story that I told yesterday on the old YouTube. But that makes sense with the whole squirrel because it is, boom, 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 boom. And that is squirrel. I might start doing that as well. Maybe that is. Oh, yeah. For your master's degree. Yeah, go Rhonda. Go Rhonda. Getting your master's degree. That is fantastic. My extra bonus child is just getting her master's degree as well. She is actually graduating in, I think it's the 10th, the 9th or the 10th of May. Will be graduating with her master's degree. So go girl. Proud of you to go and do that. I'm assuming that you went back to do that. So congratulations. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Nancy. We're here. We're here together. I'm so glad that you popped in. As per usual, it was crazy at the beginning, and we've just been going all over the place. And Nancy, I don't know if you're here for the calligraphy, but I did 2 pages, and that's all I could do. And I got it out there, proving my point that I did it. And I don't know if you're actually here to do the calligraphy, but yeah. That's going to take some time for me. But we did learn a few things. We learned from Erin to take your time, to be intentional, up, down, kind of like what was that? Karate Kid. Karate Kid. Breathe in, breathe out, up, down. Thank you for coming in here. Sandra, you're a Michael's girly. Oh, you don't like Hobby Lobby's policies. I hear you, girl. I hear you on that. I have my thoughts on that, but I am not going to let them dictate me of finding my joy. So hopefully people don't have issues with that, because I do understand the policies of Hobby Lobby. But they are the same policies as Chick-fil-A, and or kind of the same policies as Chick-fil-A. And I'm not going to talk a lot about that here because that is not the purpose of my channel or the purpose of my live streams. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that, that I understand where you're coming from. I respect that. But at the same time, I'm looking for joy. And if I got to go to Hobby Lobby, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I had to do yard work. It is beautiful. And guess what, Nancy? I need to do yard work as well, because I want to open up my patio soon. I want to open up my patio. And well, I think it was Rhonda. I came on here talking about that I want to go away for Memorial Day weekend. And I said it was the last day of May, and then she came on here and told me, no girl, it is the third weekend of May. So the third weekend of May is Memorial Day, and that is normally the day that I start hanging out on my patio. So I got to get that sucker cleaned up and put together, because it has been, well, we all know what has been happening out there. And if you don't, because you're new here, Mr. Paper has been doing the whole van restoration out there. So it is a mess out there. And I got to get out there and do some cleaning. Oh, yeah, we're not into wildfire season here yet. Gina, I can't remember where you're at right now. I can't remember where you're at. Washington, we have wildfire. Oh, California. No. Why do I want to say California? No. California, Texas. So we get wildfires in Washington in the summertime. So I was just looking over trying to figure out. Georgia. You're a Georgia peach. I will not forget that now. You're a Georgia peach. And I should have remembered that. You don't have to look at the van from your patio, do you? Oh, Rihanna. It depends on where I'm sitting on my patio. And girls, when I get it all cleaned up, you know I'm going to go out there and take cute pictures and let you see what I did with it. But yeah, I'm going to have to look at vans. But I told Mr. Paper that I'm willing to look at vans as long as I have my fire pit back, which I do, and that I have the area back to have my grill in the regular grill spot where it normally sits in the summertime. I have kind of a dual patio situation going on, and in the summertime I like to have my grills up on the upper area. In the wintertime I bring it down to the lower area, because I do like grilling in the wintertime as well, and so then I don't have to go out in the rain by having it on the lower area. So, oh, hey Lauren. I am enjoying my weekend. I'm enjoying my weekend pretending. Well, I did do a little bit of upstroke, downstroke. I did do some. I had a little bit of problems with my setup again, but I got through that. But I am having a great weekend. Thank you for joining me today. So let's see, I'm looking here. Today was the first rain we had in months. Nancy, you're in Texas. You just got a bunch of rain in Texas. Wasn't sure we were going to be able to mow. I'm sure we won't get a drop for months. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get for living in a place that's warm. By having all that nice sunny weather, by living in a place that, I don't know if you have a pool, but where I know that a lot of people are able to have pools because you have all that sunny weather. That's what you get. You don't get rain. Oh gosh. What was I talking about? What did I come on here? We were talking about having menopause brain, about losing our thoughts. We talked about the magic of some girlies who have the magic ADD potion going on. I see Candy behind you. I haven't had any. Oh, It's the freaking best. Yeah, Lauren, and I've talked about this before. I forget that I have a new, fun. I'm a hip girl microphone on me that I can turn around and still be heard. I've talked about it before. I have it because these are my favorite. The orange and the red are my favorite, so I have them stacked up. Basically, these are the ones that I eat first. Then when I don't have my favorites anymore, then I go down to the blue ones. And then these ones over here are the ones that, well, Mr. Paper can have if he wants to. I won't get upset if he eats these ones. And if there are ones left here and I'm real desperate because I run out, then I will eat these ones. So that's that. And then also I have, I have my fun little thing down here. So I have these ones, and these are the fish. And those remind me of, well, I mean, we talked about it. Ooh, goodness. We talked about it yesterday on the, okay, bye, Sandra. Have a good day. Oh yeah, I hope that acupuncture works for your husband. Bye, Rhonda. Thanks for coming in and joining us today. Good luck. These are important too. These are part of my story with Issa. If you watched yesterday's video about me and Issa's, the evolvement of our friendship. 6th grade, when I said that we used to walk to the bus stop every day, those fish are huge because all during high school, we used to either walk to a bus stop to take a bus to high school, or we would walk through Western Washington University campus to walk to high school, stop at a little, it's the Viking Union up there. If you're familiar with colleges, they usually have some type of union area for kids. Western Washington University is the Vikings, so it was called the Viking Union, and they'd have a little place where you could buy candy and pens and paper and all that kind of stuff. And we used to stop all the time in order to get candy. And that is the candy. You used to buy them a penny a piece, the little red fish. So I like the little red fish as well. So hold on. I've got to get in here frame. I keep forgetting that I'm got two things going. So I don't know if we like the dual screen situation here or not. So let me know. So yeah, okay. So Nancy, yeah, you have a pool, and yes, I do remember you moving to Big Fork. And girl, you moved to Big Fork. I might come hunt you down there because I love Montana, and I love that area of Montana. And I go out there. Well, I've been out there a couple times in the last couple of years, and I just love it out there. So, lock your door when you move to Montana because I might come knocking at it. So let's see, Erin, you have your old apartment, you have a candy store in walking distance, but now we don't here, which is probably good for me. Yeah, I love candy. I do like candy. Natalie says, do you know that if you feel an anxiety attack coming on, sour carries triggers to your brain to focus on that instead? Well, I did not know that. Maybe that's why I'm addicted to them, because of anxiety that I deal with. Interesting. Very interesting. Erin, you say you used to stop at the gas station walking home from school with the bus. Yeah, I did too. Me and Issa used to walk, well, it was called Yorkies. And it was not, I want to say, was it gas? I don't know if it actually had gas, but it definitely had candy. And we used to stop there all the time. And we used to buy candy bars and all that. But you know what we actually bought the most at Yorkies is we bought ice cream sandwiches. Well, and I'm thinking, was it Yorkies? It was one of the gas stations. There was two right across the street from each other. There's Yorkies and then another mini mart. Yeah, one man's medicine is another's. Oh, yeah, justification to go buy some. But we used to buy ice cream sandwiches, and I'm talking the cheap ones, just the real basic ones. They were maybe $1.50 at the time, but we used to buy a pack of 6, and then between the two of us, we would each eat 3 ice cream sandwiches a piece on the way home. 1, because obviously they would melt, and 2, just because we love them. And a couple weeks ago, when I was up in Bellingham having my little slumber party with my girlfriends, Issa bought the ice cream sandwiches, just, for old time's sake. So that was fun. What are you eating, Natalie? You're eating juju fruits. Oh, you know what? I'm not a fan of juju fruits. I don't think they have any flavor. I mean, can you say that they actually have flavor? To me, they don't have flavor. I'll eat one every once in a while. I mean, we're talking the juju fruits from the movie theater. I don't think those have any flavor. I will get them every once in a while. I'll get them at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, because they're, super cheap there, or they were super cheap there, just for the nostalgia of a candy with no flavor. So, oh, I'm hostessing the party. I'm not doing anything. I did 2 sheets of the, I talked about this book so much, Lauren, and I kind of feel like I'm copping out a little bit because I'm not really doing it. But the reason I came on here was, I had all these big plans. I told you all to buy the books. But the thing that we have learned is that you actually have to concentrate and take your time to actually do the book. And I can't be on here talking to you, but not talking to you. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to be on here. So I think the intention with this is that you come on here and listen to me yippity yap, and you take your time. You take your time to do it while I'm talking, and then glance up on me or do whatever. But I can't come on here and do it with you. I'm going to do it on my own now that, I'll do maybe a page, but I just go silent. I go silent trying to concentrate so hard that I can't come on here and do that. So, yeah. So, Lauren, you said hosting, I wasn't on yet when it began, but hey, those things happen to everyone. Audio. Yeah, I'm learning more and more each time. And so hopefully I will one of these days get on here and it will just run smooth, and then we will just all celebrate me most of all. So Jet gas station in Florida. I don't even know if they're still around. Yeah, I miss a good old Casey's. I mean, Casey's is, I don't know if you have Casey's in where you live at. I know that it was right down the street from me in Wisconsin. I know that it started out in the Midwest. I watched I watched somebody watching a, video about Casey's. Natalie, if you haven't seen it, look it up. Casey's gas stations on YouTube. The whole story behind Casey's. But it was very interesting. And I miss Casey's because Casey's had it all. It had it all, and it had some dang good pizza. Where I'm at, what do we got around here? We have 7-Eleven, and well, I don't hardly ever go to an actual gas station because I get my gas at Costco, so I'm not really familiar with what we have. I mean, I know that we have gas stations around here that sell snacks. I just don't ever really go to it. I buy all of my snacks at Costco nowadays. On page 14. Okay, so Mitty, you're on page 14. I'm a little stuck. Pressing hard made it bleed through, so I can't see the lines very good. Mitty, I actually went and I printed out I forget that I have this down here as well. I printed out my pages because I was worried about that on the strokes. Let me see. And no, Wawa's is, I think that's only Texas. You still get Casey's Pizza a couple times a month. Let's see. This is the brush pen, and it's the soft tip. Maybe, I don't know if a soft tip is different for me. Whew. Too late for me. We have 7-Eleven across the town. Multiple people have been stabbed there. Ooh. Don't go. Don't go, Aaron. Don't go. Okay. So, okay, Mitty, I'm going to try this. You said that you're having a hard time on page 14. A little stuck. Pressing hard made it through, bleeds through. So I can't see the lines very well. Oh, yeah, that's why I think, because I thought I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you. Okay, black hard tip. So we're going, okay, I'm going to be silent for a second. Down. Okay, that is the soft tip. I'm going back to the hard tip. I think I like the, oh, that is the hard tip. Maybe I need the soft tip. Let me see. See, this is where I get all messed up too, because I'm just like, hard down, soft up, hard down, soft up. I can't, So, let's see. So I'm going, now this is a loopity-loop. And maybe I need to, am I not holding my pen right? Is that? Ugh. Let me think. Okay, Rhonda, have a great day. Had a fun time getting off. We're going to go look for those pins today. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm told these are the pins. These are the pins. And I think you could probably get them at, well, Walmart. You could probably get them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all the places. Let me try. Maybe I need to go more straight up. Nope. Yeah, I need to go have my book straight. I think that is part of it. Book too far away. Oh, my book is too far away. I need to be way up here. That's probably, yeah, you're right, Diana. Look at that. Yeah, I need to be right over the book. And that's why I don't think that for me, it makes sense for me to do this. Well, let's see. Let me try this. Okay. Okay, Mitty, I'm changing the screen, so don't freak out, okay? Boom. Soft pen, much better for me. Struggle with the hard pen. Okay, well, I will try with the soft tip. That is, well, that's the hard one. Okay, well, let's see. Valerie, soft pen, much better for me. Agree with Valerie. Okay, so I thought I was using the one. Okay, here we go. Up, soft, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, I think that's right. I think that is, okay, so soft pen is a little bit easier. Okay, here's the question though, girls. Whoo! I'm going to try it with the actual Tombow. Let's see how that works. Gosh, Did somebody steer me wrong? I'm going to be so upset. Oh, this is an old Tombow. Oh, yeah, there's no freaking way I could do it with that. Yeah, I need the little pin. That was, okay, so I was not steered wrong with that. Is that these pins being the smaller ones, that works better. Yeah, I naturally press hard, so that didn't help me either. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's, oh, that wouldn't have worked for me either. So if I go back down here and I was going through, then I would come back over here. Yeah, that would be bananas pants midi. Yeah, I see why you have issues with that. So I'm going to move on, practice your strokes. See, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I just want to be able to do this. I want to do that. And I want to be able to do fun stuff like this. The lettering. Oh, basic brush alphabet, uppercase, lowercase. I want to be able to do basic monoline words. I don't even, do I even have to have, okay. Well, here's the question. Do I even have to use for the mono words? I don't know if I even have to have a fancy pen. If that's all I'm trying to do. What should I use? Gosh, let me see here. I saw the callus on my middle finger from writing in school. Can you just download it into my brain? Exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, girls. Okay, well, what screen do we want to go on? Because I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to have to take a little break and go to the bathroom. Because I've been drinking my Diet Coke. So I don't know, Nancy Grace. Yeah, so we are all just hard. Is it the way that we were taught to write? That's my question. That we all press down so hard. Is it a matter that the way that we were taught to write to begin with? I'm going to say that maybe it is. Becca from the Happy Ever Crafter. I have not, but now I will check her out. We women certainly have minimal patience. Exactly. Bottom line is that we don't have a lot of patience, and I need to work on mine. I need to work on mine. You must stand before you walk and walk before you run. Rihanna, yes, you're right. You're right. But like there's no secret that I have a hard time learning things. I don't like to learn things. I have to be more patient. I'm working on that. Monoline looks a lot easier. And maybe that's what I should focus on first. I don't know. Patience, I don't know her. Yeah, I know her. I've heard of her. I heard she's great. She hasn't been hanging out in my house for the last 54 years. So I'm going to run to the bathroom. So I am going to go off my sound here for a minute so that I can go to the bathroom. So I don't, so I'm just going to, oh, sorry, Mitty. I should have warned you. I'm going to, patience is thin. I'm going to run to the bathroom and then I will be right back. Yeah, faux lettering. There's also faux handwriting. I do that a lot where you kind of draw the letters and then fill in the thick parts. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that might be more for me. I'm thinking that might be for me. Oh, are both Nancy's in here? Uh-oh. Nancy is in here, and is the other Nancy in here too? Raise your hand if the other if other Nancy's in here. Because I know she was. I just don't know if she is now. Okay, well, girls, I gotta go to the bathroom. So give me just a second. I'm gonna turn off my sound and go to the bathroom. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did that work out? Did my volume go off as intended? Um, okay, Marilee, we'll see you next time. Okay, I'm going to pull me up to full screen. So let me know if that worked out, if I turned my sound off, because well, obviously you know me and sound. It is kind of difficult for me to do. Yes, we didn't hear you pee. Okay, awesome. I was just trying to figure out if that worked out with the sound. So, gals, I have a question for you. What are we making for dinner tonight? Because I've got to figure out dinner plans. Mr. Paper's working today, and depending on, well, one, depending on how long I'm on here, and two, depending on, well, if I feel like it, either I was going to cook, or maybe it's Saturday night. Maybe we could go out, but I'm just wondering, does anybody have any dinner plans? Anything that they're planning on cooking for dinner? I hate deciding what to cook for dinner. I hate it. That's the bane of my existence. Well, you know, I had kids, so for how many years do we have to come up with ideas, trying to feed them, keep them alive? And I'm over figuring out dinner ideas. So I struggle with that. Natalie says she's thinking popcorn. Both boys are working. No cooking on the weekends. A lot of times, Blanca, I don't cook on the weekends. But it is grill season and it is nice out. So I this week I grilled twice. Well, I grilled 3 times. I did steak burgers, and just threw on some, had some potato salad, some sides that they could, throw on their plate if they wanted to. I'm not really into cooking. I could order a pizza. Sunday is pizza night, Jody. Sunday is pizza night around here. So I'm saving that for tomorrow. Leftovers, yeah, leftovers are a great idea. The problem is we never have leftovers. We never have leftovers because I have a guy that eats like a garbage can. He just, I have 2 guys that just eat a lot. So we never have leftovers. So as much as I would love to just eat leftovers, there's not a lot of leftovers to be able to go from day to day. Unless, well, the only time that I do have leftovers is if I make lasagna, because I'll just make, pans full of it at once. And I used to do it all pretty where I'd layered it and all that kind of stuff. And I've kind of gotten past that. I just kind of do this faux lasagna type of situation now. I do layer it, but I don't layer it cute-wise. I just layer it, noodles, sauce, cheese, noodle sauce, cheese, but I don't do it all fancy schmancy. I kind of just put it all together. Cold and windy day in California. Are you by the coast? I can't remember if you're by the coast, Mitty. Yeah, burgers are great. Oh, nice, Nancy. Your husband's smoking a pork butt. My husband did that one time. So yeah, I don't think it's a secret because we've been talking about the magic power of ADD, and Mr. Paper has that magic power. He's a doggone pro magician at that. And we thought that we were going to get into smoking. I think it was probably when I was going down the rabbit hole of watching smoking videos, or smoking videos as in smoking food videos. It was when one of our kids was going to school down in Portland, and so we would often go down there to visit, and we would go down and take advantage of the no sales tax. And so he bought a big, huge smoker one time when we were moving a kid down to college. We thought, well, we're taking the truck anyhow to move all their stuff in. Let's, go shopping and have, buy big stuff because we'll have the truck with us. So we bought this huge smoker. We strapped it all in. We brought it all back. And gosh, I want to say we've used it twice, but that sounds good, smoking a pork. Let's see, you are in the middle of San Francisco and Sacramento. You're having chili cheese fries for dinner or sweet fire chicken. Yum, Sabrina, that sounds good. Yeah, Erin, I'm looking back. Hate planning for dinner. Ooh, Nancy, you know what? Nancy, you are not doing yourself any favors because you're saying all this stuff. You're moving to Big Fork. Your husband loves smoking food. You're not doing any favors for yourself because I might be stalking you down. I might be stalking you down in Big Fork because that sounds fabulous. We could eat some of your husband's smoked food. There is, well, I don't know if it's there anymore. It was the sweetest little wine bar in in Big Fork. Gosh, when I lived out there, that I used to really, love going to. I don't know if it's there anymore. I'll have to look it up to see if it is. But we could go there, have a nice little Prosecco. Oh, okay. you might be joking, but I might take you up on that. I might take you up on that because we do love coming out there, and we would take, I'd put my cute little pink Harley coat on and come out to Big Fork. I would definitely do that. Yeah. So, Randy, so your son-in-law smokes foods a lot, and they invite me. Oh, well. Okay, so Mr. Paper does not cook, but he does this one smoked pork thing, and that's, well, he cooks three things. He cooks the smoked pork, he cooks salmon, and cooks, meaning he grills salmon, and then he grills a really great flank steak, and that's all he does. It's only be calling you from the corner store in Montana. No. Sorry, that just gave me the giggles. Let's see. Last night we went to wine with friends and listened to a wonderful live band. There was a hot dog sausage truck there. That was our dinner. See, that is my jam. That is my jam, Mitty, is to just go somewhere with just grubbing food, a little wine or a little beer, and just chillax, with some music. That sounds fabulous. I'm so glad you did that. My husband worked there back in the day, meaning Big Fork. I'm assuming you mean Big Fork. I'm assuming you don't mean that wine place, do you? That would be just a crazy coinkydink if that's what you're talking about. But I'm assuming you mean Big Fork in general. So, okay, girls. I've decided I'm not cooking today. Because I don't want to. Big Fork in. Oh my God. Sorry, I just blasted out some people. That is insane. Yeah, I have been to Big Fork in many, many times. Holy cow. Okay, so, well, you girls here, you are my witnesses that Nancy told me that when she moves out to Big Fork, that I get to go over and have some barbecue or smoked pork with her husband, with Mr. Paper. You're my witnesses. So when I show up and she freaks out because I'm there, then I'll be like, Nancy, you told me, you invited me to come out there. So you can't get upset about it. I'm here. Oh, goodness. It is such a small world. It is such a small world, but at the same time, the fact that we can come on here from all over the world. I know that Andy is not here today, and I haven't seen Desley pop on yet. But they are over in Australia, or over, down, however you want to call it, over down in Australia, and they are a huge, part of the Facebook group. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind that because of technology, we can come on here and hang out together. Now, is it smooth when we come and hang out together on these live feeds? No. Will that be just a magical day when all of a sudden, I pop on and I got my sound and I got my face and I got my hands and it all works out great? That will be a magical, magical day that I can be proud of. But until then, I'm just, playing like I'm a, YouTube girly. I'm just on here enjoying this company. So thanks for joining me today. It's crazy. I saw a couple new girls pop on earlier. Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling. I do want to talk about it. That we started it, or I started it. I started it, and we will see what happens. I know that it's a beautiful sunny day, and it is the weekend, so I'll get a better idea probably by Sunday night of if we are going to be getting new girls joining us here on the channel, in the comments, in the live streams, possibly in the Facebook group. I have seen an uptick over there, so if you are a part of that, please welcome them. I just discovered that I could do this whole welcome post where everybody, you know, it's easy because everybody in the last week, their names are already on it, so I get to just go on and, you know, jibber jab, do what I do to make a post there. And that's exciting. I have seen a number of new subscribers to my channel that hopefully through the month of May will maybe find their way over to the Facebook group. Maybe they're just going to be over here on YouTube, joining in on the fun here, and that's exciting. Because like I said, we are here for community, and this is part of that community, and I am all in on that. It is fun, fun, fun. So the one good thing about overdoing it on my whole lymphatic draining, you know, stuff that I was doing, where I had to kind of put aside doing some filming, is that it did give me the opportunity to get a little bit of feedback on the first 2 drops of that. And I think that I am going to, well, it's going to be the same as I had planned before, only I think I'm going to put the prompts closer to the beginning, do the prompts at the beginning so people that just want the prompts can get out of here, and then the other gals that want to be there for the stories, for, you know, whatever else I have to talk about, then can continue on and watch the rest of the video. So I think I am going to change it up there, because it seems like just from me being able to look on my end of things, kind of in the numbers and the viewing and all that kind of thing, is that people are possibly just wanting the prompts. And so I want to give that to the gals who just want that. So if you're watching this wanting that, then I'm going to put that closer to the beginning, and then also putting more of the story times and, you know, the conversations toward the end. So just want to let you know that. Okay, Gina. Glad that you got a few laughs. It reminds me of Romper Room when you do that. I see Grace, I see Natalie, I see Rhonda. So yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm on here for, is just, you know, a little bit of laugh, a little bit of hanging out. Like I always say, I get sidetracked, especially in these things, because I get sidetracked with the little chat over there. I get sidetracked with whatever I'm doing, with looking at the camera, all that kind of stuff. Okay, take care. Take care, Erin. Go have fun with your husband. Have a great night. You too. And so that's what we are here for, is just to be a part of a community of girlfriends that have the opportunity, when we do, to come together, to just shoot the shit and talk about whatevs. And yeah, it's just me talking about the whatevs on my side of the screen, but I'm just here to keep you company, whether we are doing something down on our desk, or, meaning you, because we all have discovered that I have a hard time doing anything down on my desk while I'm here talking. Okay, Gina, take care. See you later. So come if you want to these live streams. You know, if you can't make it, don't ever think that you're missing out on anything. If you want to watch later, you can watch later. If you are, oh gosh, yeah, be like Monty, come on and then leave and then come back, and there's a good chance I might still be here, especially on days when Mr. Paper is gone for the day, I'll just be on here doing my thing. Hey, I see money. Um, and that's what we're going to be doing here. But I do come on here and want to hopefully at some point go over a few things that I got going on. Gina posted something. Actually, let me look it up. Let me look it up because it was a good one. Posted something in the Facebook group. Oh gosh, I should have talked. Well, no, I shouldn't have because that's personal information that she might not want. So we're up to 280 members of our Facebook group. And I want to say that on Thursday, we were at 265. So 65, again, math, 65, 75, 85. So 15 new members there. That's very exciting. I love seeing all of the posts of the ATC cards. That's always fun, and that's what the Facebook is for. So if you happen to watch this and you're new to my channel, that's what the Facebook is for, is to be able to post pictures of things. Let me look at something. Let me bring up something. Terry shared a link to a song that meant something to her. Sandra showed pictures of the ATC card she's working on. Jody posted pictures of ATC cards she's working on. That's the type of thing that is over on the Facebook group. And oh, goodness gracious, girls. Oh, yes. Thank you, Red Butters. I will mute my mic when I'm drinking. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm still learning how to do this. I will do that. So that's what the Facebook group is for. And the Facebook group, there's a link in the description of all the videos. If you slide down toward the bottom, it will be there, and that will link you to the Facebook group. I discovered yesterday that somebody had gone to the Facebook page, a Paper Girlie Facebook page, which I started, well, when I started the group, because at the time I thought that I had to actually have an actual page. I didn't realize that I could just start a group from my personal Facebook. So go to the link if you're interested in being part of the Facebook group, because that will just zap you over to the Facebook group. Natalie, yeah, you got me addicted to the ATC cards. Red butterflies. Do you have a drink that you, or not drink, gosh, I'm looking up here, a name that you'd like to share with me? It's okay if you don't want to. You look new, and so I'm assuming that you're new with us from the Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling. So you are new here seeing, yeah, this is kind of madness in the live streams, but we do have fun doing it. But anyway, back to why I came on here in the first place is that yesterday Gina, who is just a super sticker girly over on the Facebook page, she loves the stickers like I love the stickers. She put a post up here and she said, "Wow, Mitzi, you really went deep on this today. It's going to take me the whole weekend to work on this prompt. Thanks, it will keep my mind busy." To which I replied, "Buckle up, Gina. I started out easy breezy today." Because, yeah, Thursday was the introduction to the Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling, and I know that a lot of gals have gone and watched that. Friday was day one, May 1st, and I put that up as an easy breezy, introduction. Hey, this is kind of me. Yeah, there is a prompt. This is what we're doing. But yeah, I'm gonna get deep. And next week is probably going to be, well, for me, the most emotionally taxing week of the entire month, because I'm starting out on a week of reflection, of going into the past. And the past is about reflecting back on some deep, deep shit for me. And the idea of this is that we want to reflect back on our lives. And if there are things that have to be thought about, dealt with, healed from, then that is the purpose of next week. And that is why I say buckle up. Buckle up if you are here for the purpose of trying to do the healing and deal with some of your past in order to be able to, move forward to the joy, as I call it. So yeah, girls, buckle up. Okay. Lizzie, you're still here as always. I'm a quiet viewer. Finished the 3 sample practice pages, elegant cursive workers. Oh, well, good, Lizzie. You actually did something. I did a few little swipes, few little swipes. Yeah, it was difficult. Dinner menu for tonight: orzo con polo and stewed pink beans, sweet plantain, and an avocado salad. Gosh, Lizzie, that sounds delicious. Oh, Desley, I was just talking about you, saying that you're from down under. Good morning, good morning. I'm glad you did not get up early for this, because you know me, I go on for hours, and so I will be here whenever you wake up. And as per usual, Desley, the beginning was a shit show. Yeah, but I'm learning. Good morning, Desley. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, Lizzie, that sounds yummy. I wish that I could come to your house for dinner tonight. That sounds really good. Oh, now I'm thinking, what do I want to order for dinner, or where do I want to go for dinner? All these dinner ideas. We've been talking about what we're having for dinner. And Desley, I know that you just woke up, so dinner is probably way, way far, in your thoughts, but that's what we've been talking about, is what we're going to be making for dinner. Yeah, so back to my thought there. So that is, next week is going to be deep. So when I come on here and say buckle up, in the Facebook group or in the comments of the YouTube, it's a little bit of a forewarning that it's going to be, I got coffee as well, Desley. It is going to hopefully be thought-provoking. That is my intention, is for us to think the thoughts, to then write down in our notebooks, and then be able to let go of those thoughts and move on. Okay, so we figured out dinner, or at least I figured out dinner, that I'm not cooking dinner. And we're learning as we're going here. We learned some things about, oh, look at this, Desley. I'm going to show Desley because she's on here new. Okay, forewarning, Desley, I'm going to swap it out here. I'm going to do a little swoopity swap just to show that I did learn something. Check that out. Check that out, Desley. Look what I figured out how to do, the swoopity swap. Now, I didn't have sound on the swoopity swap at first, but I did learn how to do this. So I'm just sharing, tooting my own horn that I figured out how to do this. So we have, regular Mitzi. We have just my hands down Mitzi. Then maybe, I want to talk about whatever I'm doing here. And I think really we've figured out that I cannot do a project and talk at the same time. But I can share. Hold on. I can share what I have in my Happy Mail, and I can do this and share what's down here. And that's fun. And maybe I want to do that, but maybe I want to do that and be able to also just talk to you face to face. So Desley, check this out. Hey, Desley. That's kind of crazy. That's something new that I figured out how to do. That's fun. So I can look at my stickers that Sandra sent me. These fun stickers and all the papers and all that, and still talk to you. like that. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself about learning something new every single time that I come on here on the YouTubes, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the YouTubes because I like to have old lady language, you know. So, and one more time. Okay, you ready for this, Des? I don't know if you're ready for this. 1, 2, 3, magic. Hey! Now we got my desk and we got me. Now I got to learn how to stay in my little corner over here, but I'm learning all the stuff. So we are there. That is where we're at today. We are just talking, hanging out, and whether you come and hang out for a little bit or you come out and hang out for a long bit, I am here to hang out with you. To hang out with you, to be, well, to be your girlfriend, you know, you're on the air girlfriend, whether you're doing the notebooks, which obviously I'm not doing very many notebooking, you know, I'm not doing much calligraphy, or whatever. Next weekend or tomorrow I'll be here, and guess what, girls? Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any pen writing, but if you have your books, come and do pen writing with me. I'm not going to be doing pen writing because I figured out that I cannot do that and talk at the same time. Yeah, I can't. So pop on if you want to. Just say hi. If you're here today, you don't have to come back tomorrow. You don't have to. But if you want to, come hang out with me tomorrow. I'm not going to be here as long tomorrow. I do know that because I actually do have stuff that I want to try and accomplish tomorrow. So that's that. So I saw that we had, I would say, Ginger Sparks was here, and that is a new name to me. Red Butterflies, that is a new name to me. Lizzie, gosh, I want to say that you are new as well. Maybe you heard last time, because that does sound familiar to me. So yeah, I'm excited. I am excited for the new gals that are, finding us here. I'm going to pop on my phone here and just see what we got going here. Uh-oh. I don't think that I can. Oh, maybe I can pop on here. I'm scared to do too much tic-tac, on my computer because I'm scared that I'm going to suddenly lose you. So I'm trying to look up a little bit of information here on let's see. I was trying to see. Okay, so yeah. Oh my goodness, Jen. You're not on here, but I don't know if you're going to watch this later. I saw that Jen up from Canada had made a comment that she had watched something that I posted way back in December. And at first, honestly, I cringed a little bit to myself because it was such madness. I mean, I'm really proud of myself of how much I've grown just over the last 6 months here. But I mean, I came on here in December thinking I was going to do this whole 12 days of, crafting. And I think I might have made it through 4 days of crafting because I did not know how this whole thing worked. I was just figuring out YouTube. I'm still figuring out YouTube. But I could not believe that Jim was watching the old school stuff, the super, super old school stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. So girls, I don't know. I got, there's a beautiful sunny day. I don't know for the girls that actually it is regular daytime to you. If you want to go out and get something accomplished today, or if you just want to come, you know, hang out with me for a little bit longer, it's really up to you. I'm just here. I'm just here wanting to be here for whoever wants to come and, you know, have some time with me. Baby Steps Chick, I'm doing great. I'm trying my best now. Trying my best. Is there anything that anybody would like to talk about? Anything that, any questions that anybody has, whether it's for me or just life in general? What are we dealing with, girls? I put out the whole dinner thing. Sometimes I have a hard time, and maybe I should write down some questions just to be able to have questions, to have dialogue, to give us things to talk about. Because otherwise I'm just on here yapping away. Let me think. What is something that I can show you that might be fun? Let me look around. Let me look around for something. I'm going to... Should we go through some paper books? Should we do some fun things down on my desk? That's always an option now, right? Let's see. Let me think here. I like how you do the question of the day on the Facebook group. Oh, thanks, Jody. Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun, and they're fun also because, gosh, there's some good answers there. There's a lot of good answers there. So let me think. Should we do a question of the day here? Question of the day. Let me look up something real quick. Let me see. Okay. Or should I do one that we have? No, I'm not going to do one that we have. Let's find out. So, question of the day. Let's see. Let me see. I want it to be fun. I want it to be fun. Well, let's just go back on this week since we've been here for, you know, a week. What is something, question of the day? You know, what is the highlight that you had this week? You know, let me know. Let the ladies know what is the highlight of the week. I mean, for me, obviously, my highlight is that I started the Girlfriends That Got Out journaling, that I got that up and going. Highlight of the day, too, is that, this is a small one, is I went to Trader Joe's and I got the Wisconsin Kringle that I love. Normally, they only have almond in the wintertime, like during the holidays, but they had almond. They have almond and pecan, and so I got an almond Kringle yesterday. That's, you know, a highlight for me. I know it's pretty simple. Oh, Natalie, you sent me... Have you done anything from Daphne's Diaries yet? Well, let me show you. Let me talk about that. Exactly. I might be the only one that actually has a conversation here that can, you know, be seen and be heard when I can be heard, when I know how to do my volume. But yeah, I have this ability to come down here. So let me throw you down. Okay, Desley. Here we go. We're flopping out. Mitty, don't get scared. I'm going to switch you out. Boom. There we are. We're down here with my Daphne's Diary book. And have I done anything with it? Have I made anything with us? Let's see. Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. I sent you an envelope this morning. I asked the postal worker if she could use real stamps. You'll get a kick out of how many she used. Oh my gosh. Sorry, again, too loud. Oh no. That is going to be crazy. That is going to be crazy, Natalie. Yeah, I will share it with you. So, Rihanna, your grand dude turned 9 this week. He was very happy with his presents. Awesome. Awesome. Did he have a party? Did he have a cake? That's my question. When it comes to parties and get-togethers, I'm always asking about, did they have cake? Did he have cake? I'd be interested to find out if he had cake. Desley, have I done anything with my book? No, I have not. Oh, well, no, actually I did. Okay, I did. I used a couple of stamps, and I made something. And let me see if I have it in my desk to show you. Let me get in here. Where is it? I did make something. And I was going to share it. Just a matter of now if I can find it. That is one of the things that I actually am planning on doing. Oh, there we go. It is here. Okay, I did make something. And you'll be real proud of me. Well, I don't know if you'll be proud of me, but you will see that I did make something. And it is something for one of my notebooks. So I did make this. And do I have other ones in here to show you? Where did I get it from? Yes, I do love these books. And I know that when I first came here and talked about these and said I was feeling kind of guilty, like, oh, I buy these books and then I never do anything out of them. And then I wasted my money. And I don't know who it was here. Where did I get the Daphne Diary book from? They do sell a couple of them. This one, Mitty, though, I got at good old Barnes & Noble. They sell them in Barnes & Noble, and they will either be in the arts and crafts area or the magazine area is where I found the Daphne's Diary book. And this is the creative book. So it's different than just the regular ones. So it's a little bit more expensive. It was $39. And I think they're normally around, I want to say $29 for the regular, regular ones that are like that size. But yeah, this is creative because it's not just paper and stickers. It actually has different things that you can make with them. I just haven't made anything with mine yet. I got it just because it has the cute little notebooks and all of that. And you know what? No, I'm going to keep them in there. I was going to say I should take those out. You know what? Actually, I should take them out and put them in my notebook thing to send to somebody. Because will I actually use these? I'm going to say probably not. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on a second. Able to buy, it was bloody expensive. So I'm hoarding the pages like they're gold. Okay, Desley. Okay. So, yeah, that's the whole thing is that I look into it. I think, oh, it's gorgeous. Did you get this exact same one? Did you get this exact same one? Or did you get a different one? But yeah, so I don't know if you could get these. You got a paper book, and another one at Barnes & Noble a couple months ago. Yeah, I got, and actually, ooh, I'm excited. I got this one a couple months ago, the paper book. And this is fun, and it's all about food, and we're coming up on, well, not that every season isn't food season, but a lot of fun charcuterie spreads and all that kind of stuff. So this is what I like in the summertime. I like to sit out on my patio. So actually, because I'm looking down at this, I'm going to take my face off of here just because it makes more sense that I do. So you're not just looking at the top of my head. So let me move out here so that we can look at this. Okay, so there we go. So yeah. Okay, yes. Oh, okay, so you were able to get the actual one of this, Des. So yeah, this one, I could tell you what I want to use it for, because I do want to use it for some things. I just haven't done it yet, because these are fun, and I thought it would be fun to cut these out and make the little Scandinavian village. And actually what I should do, and what might actually motivate me to use this is I should do some fun stuff and then have it in the background of my videos so that people can see them. That might motivate me. But where's the other one? The big one. That big one. Where is it? Where it is the... oh, that's fun. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked just staring at that. Is this, I want to do the house part. I do want to do this one. Where it's, you know, where it's the, hold on, where it's the house and then you get to open up the little doors. I do want to do something with that. So let me know if you do anything out of your book. I'm glad that we're not just, I don't have a discount code for these. I wish that I did. Oh my gosh, that would be a freaking dream if I could get a discount code for Daphne's Diaries. Oh, that would be a dream. So let me go back here and look. Let me see. Let's see. Let me go back here. I missed a couple of these. Oh no. Can I not? Oh, okay. I've got to scroll up on here. I'm so scared to touch anything while I'm in here. And then, of course, I see other things. Oh, cookie cake. Had a cookie cake. Oh, yum. One of those chocolate chip cookie cakes. I've seen those before that looked like a huge cookie. Unfortunately for me, I swear to God, I could eat the whole freaking cookie myself. I just love sweets. Okay, Mitzi, was it mentioned that Twins asked, was it you that mentioned there was a different paper for the Canon Ivy? Yeah, I did. Just, hold on a second. Let me just look at these real quick and then I will talk about Gwen, the Canon Ivy. This week was gross, but ended up great yesterday. Oh, yeah. You reached out to me and you told me that. You told me about getting my Happy Mail. And it is very exciting when you reach out to me and tell me that you got my Happy Mail. So that is fun. Okay, let me go back down. I got to go back down. Sorry, ladies. Oh, yeah. Natalie says, gals, remember anything you buy yourself this week counts as a Mother's Day present. Just saying. Okay, so we were talking about the paper for the Daphne's Diary for Desley. I love this book as well. And then Gwen was asking about the paper for the Canon Ivy. Okay, so just for information, where is mine? Oh gosh, let me find again. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. If you happen to have the Canon Ivy or you're interested in the Canon Ivy, and we have talked about this before, and yes, I do have a link in one of my videos for the Canon Ivy, and I do love my Canon Ivy, and excuse me. By all means, if you decide that you want to buy yourself a Canon Ivy, then if you go through one of my links, then I do get a little commission for that, which then I get to make the postcards and I get to send the stickers and all that kind of stuff. So if you decide that Canon Ivy is for you and you want to buy one, if I could ask you to maybe possibly use one of my links, that would be awesome possum. But I talked about this in one of my other videos. And let me find it here for, I'm going to turn this off for a second. I got to find this, and then I'm going to be right back. But I feel like I have a cough coming on. Hold on. Okay, sorry girls, I had to go get some water because I did have a little bit of a coughing fit. Yeah, I got the paper at Barnes and Noble. There are some that you can get on Amazon as well. But I got mine at Barnes and Noble. And I got this one because when I was talking about the paper books, you know, way back in that video, then somebody, you know, came and said that she got the new one. And so, of course, I had to, you know, run down there and get it. So, yeah. So we were talking about the ivy. And some people have the ivy. Nancy's got the sprocket. Jody's got the sprocket. Girls. Okay. Okay, sorry. And I hope this is not annoying to you to go back and forth. But the one on the right, my right or your right? Oh, this one is the paper book, or no, it's not. It's Daphne's Diary. Denise, this one I got at Barnes and Noble, and it was the only one there. So I don't know. It's out of this is printed in the UK, so it's out of the UK, and so I don't know if you can go on daphnesdiaries.com, and I'm sure you can find it there. But I think that they only get so many in. So that makes sense. If that makes sense. So Carol, you have a Canon Ivy. Yeah. So Canon Ivy, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, Daphne, right here. It's kind of, I got this light coming down and it's kind of crazy. And I got all these lights and it's kind of bananas, and sometimes there is some glare. So, yeah, and we just have to kind of deal with that. But I'm gonna, so what I want to show on this is that whether you have the ivy or the sprocket or the zinc Kodak, any of the ones, I mean, you can even find them on Temu, these little zinc printers. And this is the secret behind it, at least for me. I have the ivy, but guess what? I was able to, well, here we go. I was able to find the HP printer's ink paper on sale. So I picked up some. Because they are interchangeable. Any machine that you have, if it is a zinc zero ink printer, then it doesn't matter what paper you have. They're all interchangeable. They're interchangeable because all you need is the freaking little card from the Canon Ivy. If you have a Canon Ivy, if you have these HP zinc, hold on. So you have the sprocket. Is HP sprocket? I want to say that the sprocket is HP. Is that right, Nancy? Let me look it in here. I probably need more paper anyhow. If the HP is sprocket, but yep, HP sprocket, then you just need this card. So you just need the card that is going to basically calibrate the paper to your machine. So because I have the Canon one, I just keep an extra one of these. So I always have a Canon little paper that, yes, correct. Okay, so Denise, that, yeah, or not Denise, sorry, Nancy. So yeah, so I just keep one of my Canon little, what are they called? The little blue card that comes in it, so that anytime that I put in new paper, then, actually, yeah, I got one paper left. So what I do is I just take my zinc paper from the HP, I put in my Canon card, and then I put the papers on top. and then a calibration card. That's what it's called. And then boom, I just put the papers in and it calibrates the HP sprocket or whatever brand it is. I mean, you can buy them off of, well, I mean, you can buy them off of Temu or any of, is it Temu? I don't know what other websites, the Chinese websites are called. You can buy them off there, but honestly, they're about the same price as just getting them off of Amazon. So I always buy mine on Amazon. I periodically go through and just see if somebody's having a sale and get up, a few there. And then I just run it through just regular. Once it calibrates to my Ivy, then it's good to go. So, Gwen, I hope that answered your question. I'm assuming that was the question that you had. So that is that. Let me get this away. I have to clean out my desk, girls. I mean, my desk gets to be madness once and for all. And because I actually am going to be here tomorrow just for the gals, I know that Andy's going to be here tomorrow. And whereas, as per usual, the idea of coming on here to, oh, you brought your sprocket to Italy. Oh, Nancy, how was Italy? Were you there for work or pleasure or both? I have not been to Italy, gosh, in 40 years. I'm waiting for freaking Mr. Paper to finally retire so that he can do a little bit of traveling with me. So yeah, now I'm just looking at this book. I mean, call me crazy, but oh gosh, Desley, I never even freaking showed you what I made. Hold on. Okay, we're swapping over. Oh, this is what I made, Des, out of the Daphne's Diary. I just did one of those little picture frames. I made one of those little picture frames to put inside of one of my, one of my journals. So that's what I made. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked looking over here. Okay, so since we figured out today that me and actually writing in a calligraphy book does not work well for me, more than doing a couple little swipes at it, tomorrow I might come and actually do something with paper. Because this is kind of my time to, hang out as well and maybe do something fun with paper. So maybe I will be inspired to come on here and do something with paper and from the paper book. Well, honestly, it might depend on what I end up doing tonight, because we talked about the idea of not cooking, depending on what I decide to do for dinner. Maybe I'll do plans. Mr. Paper's been working. Well, he worked, gosh, is it 10? Did he have last weekend off? I can't even remember if he had no, I don't think he had last weekend off. So he's been working like 2 weeks straight. So we haven't had, great, thanks. Yes, my son got me one. Is that in your window front? Is that in your window front? I don't know what that means, Gwen. Pleasure. Okay, so sorry. So give me more context to that, Gwen, because I don't understand you. You went from pleasure, Nancy, to sorry. You will need a suitcase just for the stationery, calligraphy pens, and all the notebooks you will buy. My window front, my storefront. Hey, guess what? I don't have a storefront. I don't have a storefront. I probably should do a storefront. but I don't because I have not taken the time to put a storefront together, but I should probably figure that out. Um, it's yeah, I should probably figure that out because I always just say go down in the descriptions of the video and, there'll be links over to Amazon for, this thing, this thing, this thing. And I guess if I put everything into a storefront, then that would just be easier. Just be like, go to my storefront to find it there. Good idea. Good idea, girls. Yeah, I'm old. I forgot the name. Yeah, Nancy, I should do a storefront with my favorite things. I should do that. Just another job for the my list of things to do. And oh my goodness. I mean, I came on here a while back saying, ooh, I got this new notebook, with my list of things to do and that I'm just going to check them off. And there's my list. And I should probably, continue on. Oh, yeah. With my list of things to do. But you know me, I come up with great plans and then sometimes I have a hard time following through. Oh, you got the new link. Thank you, Nancy, for getting that Rolodex whole thing. Isn't that fun? I love mine. I love mine. And maybe I will do more Rolodex cards here tomorrow because obviously I'm into the art cards. And that's something that we could do with art cards as well, is the art cards with the Rolodex. Well, of course, now I've got to check it out because that is a question for those art cards. Let me find, where is it? Okay, I'm moving around looking for, sorry girls, I'm looking for something. Of course, now I can't find it. I'm wondering if the Rolodex cards or the art cards will actually fit in the Rolodex. If that is another option here. And I can't find my Rolodex right now, but you know what? I do know that I have the cards, so I can look for that. So I could just do a little comparison back here. Let me get that. So, okay, this is bananas. I've got to, I do want to see a picture of your Rolodex because didn't you say that you have like the double one, the double wide? I would be interested in seeing that. Okay, so we're going to do a little tester here. So let's check this out. Let's do, do I want to do big Mitzi, little Mitzi, or just my desk? Let me do little Mitzi, big desk. Okay. So here is the question, girls. Is the Rolodex cards... Okay. No. I can already tell. I can already tell because the art cards are that size. And, well, I mean, I could. Because those are those. That is for the Rolodex, and that is an art card. So, I mean, I guess the purpose of the Rolodex is to just do an art card on the Rolodex card. So that's ridiculous. I don't know why I thought I had to do that. Okay, well, forget that. I thought I was coming up with a great idea, but the great idea is that they come with the cards. So, yeah, so you have an old school double wide metal one. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like so that I can keep an eye out for one the next time I'm at the thrift store, because I like the idea of a metal one. They had it a while back. There was a whole big thing and people were doing it, like a whole craft company was making their own special one and all that kind of stuff. But I just thought, you know what, we don't have to buy a special one. We can just do what we do with what we have. We don't have to go out and buy fancy schmancy ones. So, oh, Molly's in the background back there, so she's just getting some ice for her drink. So girls, we have just a few people of us here today. I'm going to turn this off first, just a second. Okay, Moo Moo was just making a little bit of noise, so I just turned that off for a second. And then I realized that my face is still here, so I'm just like, drifting out onto nothing over there. So yeah. Anyway, I think that I'm going to try to get something accomplished today. And you know what, girls? Maybe I should go do a storefront. Maybe that's what I should take my time doing. I'm looking on, let me look real quick. I don't want, so yeah. So I have been here for 3 hours, and I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this opportunity to, should I do a craft tomorrow? Should I maybe work on a craft for tomorrow so that we can come on here and do a craft? Or should we do art cards? Girls, what should we do tomorrow? Besides just the book. I mean, we can always come on and practice with the book. And I know that some people are actually getting the book today. So I do want to come on, and I'm going to do a little bit of practicing inside my book so that I can come back and show you some fun stuff there. And I think really, now that I'm looking at it, I'm just thinking that the, oh, hey, Jen, I was watching another Paper Girlie video. That's okay. I was talking about you earlier about that you went and watched a whole thing on back my 12 days of Christmas, of which I only made it through, what, maybe 4 days. So I'm thinking that maybe what I want to do is do a little bit of practicing. If you're here, ATC card or craft, okay. So my whole idea is to come on here and do this is not working out real well for me. But you know what? Because all you girls who went out and bought the book, I don't want to feel like I steered you wrong, because I am going to practice in this. Let's see, what do we got here? The hard tip we did figure out. But maybe I should do, yeah, more ATC or index cards would be fun. Maybe we should do that, because that is something that I could actually do and talk through while actually doing that. But I mean, gosh, oh, I mean, am I going to be another quitter on my book? I mean, that's the whole thing, girls, is that we were going to come, or I said I was going to come and do this to motivate myself to do it as a group, blah, 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 let's just get together and do it. And then I come on here and I'm having a hard time. And so I feel like I'm being a big old quitter on it. But gosh, see, I can't concentrate and do it at the same time. And that's where the issue comes in, is if I could talk through it, if I was like professional about this, then I could do that. But because I'm not, then I am just, yeah, I feel like I'm going to quit. Would the lettering work better pre-recorded? Probably. Just doing it and then coming back and talking through it? Probably. And now that I'm actually thinking about this, I don't even think that for this one I have to have like fancy pen for just this type. Might have to be in the mood type of thing, at least at first, where you're learning. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm being hard on myself. Oh, you know what? Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. I think the monoline. I think the monoline might be more my jam. That, yeah, I mean, no, gosh. I do one word and that looks good to me and I think that's my jam. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I was looking for a lettering app to use with my Apple Pencil, but I didn't find one that I liked. Yeah, that would be a good idea too, because God knows when Apple Pencil first came out, I had to get one because all the cool girls had one and I bought one and I've never even used it. It just sits in my iPad. And honestly, I don't even know where my iPad is right now. But so, Nancy, if you find one that works with Apple Pencil, let me know. Let me know. Um, I can't do anything and talk. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, oh, gosh. I feel horrible, gals, because I talked it up, this whole thing that we're going to do this together. And now, oh, gosh, I feel like I steered you wrong. I feel like I steered you wrong. Um, this is fun. This is a lot easier. And you know me, I like easy. Um, Nancy, you said, why not practice it and show us how it's going on the weekends? That would be probably better. But I know that there are some girls that are coming on here tomorrow. So I'm going to do a couple little swipes, at least a couple little swipes tomorrow. I don't want to feel like I'm chipping somebody out. But yeah, us girls that are here hanging out and I'm whispering like it's a secret. Um, because we're going to be gals that are probably going to watch this later. Yeah, I'm going to practice. I didn't practice before because I thought, gosh, I want us all to start out as beginners. Um, are you using a hard chip pen now? I literally, well, I don't know which one. I'm literally using my Uli pen. I mean, that's what I'm using right now. And yeah, so, I mean, these ones, if you want to have this type of thing, then you do have to have a brush pen. I mean, you do have to have these. Let's see, this is the soft pen. Um, but it's the pressure that I'm having issues with, and that's where it's like I feel like I have to like concentrate just to do the pressure. But maybe if I practice a little bit, then I don't have to concentrate so much. Um, and then I could come on here and actually talk while I do it. But I feel like I can't even talk while I'm doing it, and that all you're getting is, me staring down at my paper. Um, because I do want to learn how to do this as well. I mean, uh, possibly what I might want to do now that I'm looking at this is that those that want to do it can still on their own. You're right, Sandra. You're right. I just, possibly what I might want to do is I might want to actually focus on the monoline a little bit more for me, because if I could get this down just with a regular pen, then possibly using the fancy pen might come easier once I have this down. So will be lots of thoughts for me. Oh, see, I like this kind of stuff too. And this you don't need to have fancy pens for. Maybe my gosh, girls, I want to learn how to do the fancy kind. That's the problem. And I know I'm whining. I'm totally whining. That I want to learn how to do that, to be able to do, you know, this easier stuff with the fancy stuff. I want to be able to do, you know, the uppercase, the lowercase, all the fun stuff. But I mean, I guess it will just be a matter of practicing, taking the time to practice. Ah, girls. Why do we have to learn stuff? Why do we have to learn stuff? Well, that's part of life, right? That's just part of life. So gals, I think, Mitzi, you've only been in a couple pages. I know. I know. I know that, Mitty. I've only done a couple pages. And so it's not even a matter of giving myself grace. It's literally about just having the patience to do it. I am so impatient. I just need to have the patience, which, yeah, I got to work on that. I mean, there's a lot of things that I can say, come on here and yippity yap and say, I'm trying to, you know, live in joy, you know, talk the talk, all that kind of stuff. The whole thing with the patience, that is where I struggle with it. I struggle with it so much. And I'm trying to be more conscious about having patience in general, in life, in learning how to do stuff like this. Yeah, I know that that's something that I really need to work on. Where at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that I worked on it and I can easily just, you know, easy breezy, haha, go about life and, you know, do whatever I want to do. But yeah, patience, that's a big one. So I will work on that. And then maybe, yeah, it'll be a matter of, hey, let's go and work on this and come back and, you know, share the pictures if we want to, if you're part of the Facebook page, or me coming on here and throwing down something of what I've worked on. But maybe the whole idea of coming on here and doing this together in this forum, maybe, well, I think I was wrong about that. I think I was wrong about that because for me, that is not working for me. I'm sitting here telling you to have patience. I don't have patience. Yeah, very hard, very hard. Yeah, I don't have patience, and the patience that I did have, which was very, very little, I'm losing that as I get older. So I know that you're just being kind. I know that you're being kind, Mitty. And like I said in, was it Friday's video? I'm going to get off my hands because I don't need to be on my hands. I'm just going to pull me up here. Okay. So like I was saying on Friday's video, what was I saying about Friday's video? I lost my thought. See, I hate that. Losing my thought already. Gosh, I forgot what I was saying. Let's see, we're talking about patience. We're talking about, gosh, changing of life. Well, I'm going to have to get back to that because I already lost it. I already lost it. Oh, well, this is kind of exciting. This was exciting for me this morning. I'll just share this here with you is that, well, you all know, or if you don't know, because you're new here to me, is that I do have a, what do I call it? Long-term kind of sponsorship promotion with Dust Cosmos. Love them so much. Girls, I got an email back, or an email today. And I'm very, very excited because girls, when I reached out to them, talking to them about how I really want, well, I really appreciate the fact that they came out with those trendy beauties, the ladies of color. African American ladies, most specifically. They just emailed me back saying that they really appreciated me letting them know that, and that and putting it in my video, being real upfront about the fact that I was excited about that, and that I was hopeful that they would be carrying more items like that in the future. And they emailed me and told me that, yeah, they heard me, they heard us, and they are bringing more things to their website to be more inclusive of all of us girlies. So I'm excited about that, and that was pretty nice to hear. That was validating for me. So that is exciting. I mean, I don't know what else I have to talk about. Have a fun day, Natalie. We will see you later. I'm looking down at my phone to see if I could come up with anything else that is exciting to talk about. Oh, Nancy! I went on the Facebook group and you posted it. Oh, ooh, that is fab. That is fabulous. I'm going to share a picture. Well, I'm going to share it just here. So I hope that you don't mind that I'm sharing it here. If you want to, she posted a video as well. I'm not going to post a video, but I am just going to share this. That is Nancy's double Rolodex. Ooh, that is cool. I like that. That is awesome. And that is going to be you said it's going to be a scrapbook for your niece. Is that what you said? That's awesome. I like that. Yeah, so I'm just going on here. No, that's me. Let's see. I'm going to go on here to the Facebook group. Oh, we got another couple members. That is exciting. Total score. Yeah. And you got that at, did you say that you got that at a thrift store? Or did you order that somewhere? Okay, I'm going to try to not to get off track there. I went on here just to kind of look to see I was just on here looking for the numbers. I get really excited seeing that we have new paper girlies that are joining us over there, because I just have a hoot, a fun time. It's a photo journal, scrapbook. Oh, that isn't a good idea. I am, what do we call it, a scrapbook quitter. I'm not a loser, but you know what I'm saying. I tried scrapbooking. Facebook Marketplace. Okay. I love Facebook Marketplace. I love looking at things on Facebook Marketplace. I'm always a little sketched out about going and meeting somebody, but the times that I have, I actually, it turned out to be okay. Amazing thrift shops over there. Shops over there are very slim pickings and expensive. Oh, I'm sorry, Des. Yeah. Well, I don't know about all of America. I know about Seattle and Washington, and I know that Washington, we have some amazing thrift stores. And I know that in the Seattle area, because of the type of people that live in Seattle, it's crazy because, I mean, we are known for, tech, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, all that kind of stuff out here. But at the same time, these very, very wealthy people in Seattle are really into sustainability. Sustainability meaning that they love themselves a good thrift store. And so we have some good thrift stores out here. So yeah, now I'm thinking, do I want to go thrift store shopping today? Molly's got the day off, so we could go thrift store shopping here. We could, if I got off of here. I just got to quit yippity yapping. And looking over here into the things. Oh, and I was talking about scrapbooking. I tried scrapbooking when my kids were young. when it was a huge, well, I mean, it's still a very big deal. It's a very big thing, very big hobby. I mean, Lisa is at a big craft and scrapbook thing. She said 12 hours of scrapbooking today. So I know that's a big thing. I know that I've seen people on Facebook, on my regular Facebook, that go to, scrapbook get-togethers all the time. I tried scrapbooking. I bought a bunch of scrapbooking things, and I did a few pages for Molly, and that's it. And then I kind of fell off the bandwagon of that. But truly, I think part of scrapbooking for me, why I fell off of that, was really at the time, there were not, they did not have things like Temu or Journal Say, or all the different websites where you can buy more inexpensive items. And when my kids were little, I was a single mom, and single mom working at a factory, and I did not have the funds to buy all the stuff. So that's probably partly why I fell off the bandwagon of scrapbooking, is because I wanted to do it the way that I saw it being done. And nowadays, yeah, is that maybe one of the reasons why I buy all the stuff? Probably, because now I'm in a position where I am able to buy all the stuff. But at the same time, do I really like the idea that there are all different price points of options out there, so that we can all, have fun doing the projects that I enjoy doing? Yeah, I do, because I do understand. I say it all the time, and I'm going to say it again. When I'm making a project, it is about making the project. And I understand so deep down in my soul the idea that there are people, you ladies out there, that are not in the position to have the stuff that I have. I never want you to feel like you can't make the same things that I am making. And that's why I'm going to show you all the different things when I put out things there for whether it's links for certain fun things, fun tools or whatever that I have that I enjoy. Yeah, I put them out there. Like I said before, I put them out there because then I make a little tiny, we're talking 3-4% commission on those Amazon links, for me to be able to then, get the little postcards made and send out the little stickers and all that kind of stuff. That's what, I do here. And as much as I like doing this and coming on here and being this community, if I want to do that, either I'm making the money somewhere to be able to do that, or it comes out of my pocket. And yeah, I like the idea of having the support of you to be able to do that, not out of my pocket. Because at the end of the day, I'm not asking you to pay a membership. I thought about it for a minute, and then I wound it right back in. I'm not asking for a membership for you to pay to come and talk, or to hear me talk and I'm not talking about these live streams, but I'm just talking about in general, the Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling, any of those things that I put out there purposely for the idea of sharing my, whether you want to call it knowledge or my passion or my motivation for journaling and what I really get out of it, then yeah, that's why those links are there, for the crafty, the fun stuff. But by all means, do I totally understand that, we don't all want to buy that stuff. We don't all have the funds to buy that stuff. Yeah, I do, because there was a time when I couldn't and I didn't. And there was a time when I felt badly about it, because I wanted to be, part of the group, part of the cool girls. And I just want to say that if you're here with me, doing the projects your way with what you have, then you are one of the cool girls. You're one of the cool girls because you showed up for me. You showed up to be part of my cool girl club. That's what I have to say on that. I'm going to look over here in the comments. Yeah, it looked easy for making things. For me, it was not easy. So using sprockets to add some stickers and dates and done. She's turning 2. Oh, that's so sweet. So it's for somebody. It is for somebody. And you get, when you graduate from high school, that is just the most precious idea, Nancy. I just love that idea. And I can't wait to come out to Montana and see it in person. um, uh, Yeah, Desley, all the gear was sold by little companies and you had to go there or host a party to buy it, kind of like Tupperware. Exactly. Um, oh gosh, I mean, that's a whole nother story in itself. I mean, I don't know where you were at when, or if you have it in Australia, but I know that here in America, Pampered Chef, girls, who remembers Pampered Chef and what that, whole racket was about? Um, I'm going to, I'm going to run to the bathroom like I have to do every once in a while. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. So let me know in the comments. Do you remember Pampered Chef? Did you go to a Pampered Chef party? Did you host a Pampered Chef party? Let me know about your experience with Pampered Chef while I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm going to put you down on my desk and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I'm looking over, goodness, I'm looking over at the, hey Gwen, okay, take care. I'm gonna bring you back up to my face here. So I'm looking over at the comments, and so yeah, Blanca, they still haunt me. Blanca says, I still get asked to have a party. Sorry, no time for that. Never heard of one. Pampered Chef. So Desley, Pampered Chef is, Pampered Chef was kitchenware, really fancy kitchenware. And it was just like Tupperware in the sense that you would have a party. You would have a party, and you would have a host at somebody's house, and they would have, food and snacks and, maybe some bubbly, maybe, coffee, tea, whatever. And then you would go and they would try to sell you this very, very fancy kitchenware. And gosh, did I buy some of that? And where did I see it? Jen, yeah, I went to one to be polite. It was expensive, and I only bought a dip packet set. There were times where that's all I could have, buy as well, is I would just go and buy a dip packet set. Was their stuff good? Yeah, Pampered Chef is good stuff. I mean, I will give them that. It is good stuff, but it is expensive stuff. And I didn't have money for that. But as time went on, because it was good stuff, and I was getting invited to, gosh, I mean, once a month, I would get invited to a Pampered Chef party, and I would go, one, to have time away from my kids, two, to have all the snacks and maybe, have a little fun sip of champagne or, an adult, fun drink. And then I would save up my money. And I bought all the fun Pampered Chef stuff. And girls, when I moved to Seattle from Wisconsin, I had one box that I did not pack. My parents, when I moved out here, my parents drove to Wisconsin. My father drove to Wisconsin, packed up a U-Haul, and he drove a U-Haul with his big truck back to Seattle with me and all the kids' stuff. But this Pampered Chef stuff, I thought, you know what, this stuff is going to be going into a storage facility at first. So I want to make sure that I, don't lose this Pampered Chef stuff. So I'm going to keep it out. I'm going to put it in the car with me because I drove out. With two kids, and then Chris went out with Grandma and Grandpa. They made a stop in Minneapolis, picked up my brother who lived in St. Paul at the time. And he was coming out to the West Coast as well for a little vacation. And we took 4 days, drove across the country, would stop in the evening for the kids to be able to swim and whatnot, and drove all the way across country that way. So anyhow, I had this box of my Pampered Chef, the stuff that I'd saved my pennies for to go to these parties and buy these very expensive, nice, but very expensive items with. They were coming with me. They're coming with me in the car. Well, I got out to Seattle, and when we put everything into storage, and because we were staying for about a month out in Concrete, Washington, before we came back to Shoreline to Seattle. And so when we moved all of the stuff from the storage unit to the house, then I was unpacking things, and where is my Pampered Chef stuff? Where is this? I mean, by that time, I want to say, I don't know how much I had spent, but I had spent over the years quite a bunch of money on Pampered Chef. And I had put it into a special box that I put into my car. Or I thought I put in my car. That is the only thing that to this day, oh, to this day, I never found it. So I am assuming that I left it in my driveway back in Wisconsin, in my driveway, or on the counter. I can visually see it on the counter in my kitchen. My house was getting put up for sale, so I had, packed all my stuff and then cleaned the house and everything because it was going on the market. So yeah, all that stuff that I saved up for, years buying, I don't have anymore. But anyway, long story long, Desley, Pampered Chef was a big thing in the 2000s that we all went to and we all bought. And yeah, I don't even know where that story started from. I don't even know where. Oh, sorry. Again, I got mad. Oh, Nancy, Okay, ladies, have fun at Texas Roadhouse. I would love to go to Texas Roadhouse, but we don't have it here in our area. I would have to drive all the way up to Bellingham. But I'm thinking that I might go out to dinner as well. I just have to decide what to do. They do online parties on Zoom, so much easier, and I haven't done it. Yeah, their stuff is good, and it does last forever. Okay, Blanca. Oh, Blanca's saying to Nancy. And maybe you're going to get in the shower. I'm going to be heading off here soon too, because I think that I want to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. And if I'm going to go out, then you know what? Like I said before, one of the reasons why my hair is pulled up is because I need to wash it. So I think I might want to do that before I go out to dinner. So yeah, thanks for joining us, Blanca. I will be here tomorrow doing what I do, mostly for the gals who I know will come tomorrow but couldn't come today. Oh, Diana, you'll see me tomorrow? Okay. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow for at least a little bit. It's just kind of an introduction and a little bit of a hangout. I have fun with you gals here, like I say. I do have fun with you, and it's part of, the whole community aspect of my channel. And I think part of me is just, put this down here for this week specifically because we're doing the Girlfriend's Guide to Journaling, and it is, deep and thought-provoking, and, I'm feeling all the feelings. So for me to come here and just kind of, shoot the shit with you, have easy breezy fun, is just, it just allows me to just kind of breathe easy. And goodness gracious, tomorrow is going to be exciting because tomorrow I will have it all, figured out. Now that I have it all set up, that I'll be able to just pop on really easy. So I think I will put up a thumbnail for tomorrow, since that wasn't the issue I had today. Today it was literally just the sound. And that is because I have my new microphone. So I'm going to pop out of here real quickly. Let's see. Denise says, I did that with Corningware. I bought it at a garage sale and I left it in the parking lot of a hotel. Oh, gosh, that is sad. I feel bad for you, Denise, because that's something that I would do as well. And we always joke about Corningware because, my last name is Corning. And unfortunately, I'm not one of those Cornings. So, okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, now I'm looking at this from Nancy, and I want to go to Texas Roadhouse. Well, you know what? I will go up next time that I go up to see. Well, let's see. Today it's May, so June. I'm going to get to go in June because I will be going to move Chris home from Bellingham. And so we will put that on the books for that. Okay, Jen, I guess I'll see you tomorrow as well. So thank you, gals, for hanging out here with me today. I think I'm going to take a shower, wash my hair, and get ready for going out to dinner. Now I just have to, I was going to say, talk Mr. Paper into bring me out to dinner, but that isn't hard. I just say, dude, we're going out to dinner. So maybe we'll go out to dinner, maybe go and do something fun with this evening. And then I will see you here tomorrow at noon. Okay, gals, it has been fun. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.